All right. I don't feel like we need to go on with this starting soon screen. I think we've got some good representation in the chat. We're going to try this again. It didn't go well last week because the heat consumed my brain and I couldn't stream any further. But I'm going to try this again. Good evening. How you doing? I'm Davy. And we are doing a sandwich show tonight. I'm very excited. Welcome in on a Tuesday. I did no promos. I did no advanced announcement whatsoever. And for that reason, I'm so glad you're here. I'm really grateful to have everybody here, knowing that I didn't do anything to promote this show at all. Because I will tell you, until about an hour ago, I didn't know if I was going to stream. Work has been exciting. It was a good day, but I've been telling people in the previous few weeks that we are doing a massive website migration project, which is going to consume the vast majority of my brain. So this is my brain. 95% of it is focused on work. So the 5% that's left over, maybe 3% of it's working on music, and then the 2% that's left, 1% has to figure out something to eat. And then the 0.5% has to sleep and do basic stuff like, shower or whatever. But so that leaves me with 0.5% to ponder what to do with the streams each week. And thankfully, we've made it happen. We are streaming tonight. There will be food tonight. Well, for me. But why did I say that? I'm sorry. I apologize. That was a very strange thing to say. But anyway, well, it won't be a sandwich. I know I might as well let people down right away on that, but no sandwich tonight. But we will have a really good meal. This will be a halal guy style halal guy style chicken plate. It's really good. So if you ever had halal guys, it'd be very similar. Got the white sauce, you got the spicy red sauce. It's gonna be really good, and it's relatively low in carbs, so I'm very happy about that too. Welcome, Charlie. Nice to have you back too. Mocker Plays is here. What's up, Mocker? Crickster's is here. Crickster says going to see Puttyland on Thursday for her last week. If you can join, let me tell you, I've been meaning to reach out to you about that for weeks, and I keep forgetting. Thursday, unfortunately, I cannot. But is this the last? This is the last week? This is it. This is it. Well, in that regard, I would say send my regards to our good friend Patty. I'm so sorry I couldn't make that work. I was free on one of the days last weekend. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was Sunday, and that was the problem. Piano's not open on Sundays. I'm like, well, that defeats my plan. I guess I can't do that. So because of that, that would have been a great day to go. I would have been perfect. A 3-day weekend would have been perfect. But sadly, not to be. But Patty and I know each other pretty well. You had steak and broccoli. Ooh, I love it. And thank you so much for your resub, by the way, Charlie. I appreciate you jumping back in on that. Saturday was at Grandma's Memorial. Oh, right. Got you. Let me see. And thank you, Green Guy. Green Guy says nice haircut. Thank you. Long overdue. I'm not a long hair guy. I tried it on a couple of occasions, and I was just like, it's not a good idea to have long hair when it's this hot outside. So that haircut was a huge breath of fresh air for sure. Good times. Tricia says she'll be back around Christmas for a few days. We'll see where things are at around that time. I tend not to be in town around that time of year. And happy college, Charlie. Hope college goes well for you. Let's see. And Mocker, yeah. So Mocker Plays is about to host the IRL Streamer Showcase. And that is coming up in just a couple days. So I want to shout out. I'm not about to have Mocker shout out his own channel because that would be weird. So let me do it for him. Mocker is a incredibly kind uniter of people and a variety streamer on Twitch. And it's really lovely to have Mocker in our chat tonight. Irene, it's so good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're hanging in there. I've been following up on the happenings, Irene. I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. And as always, we are sending hugs and good wishes to you. I was actually interested in seeing if there was an update as far as potential house concerts, but we can talk about that off stream. It's good to see you. How's it going? Shout out to Irene, who just organized some really awesome stuff on Twitch recently through Together Wherever We Unite. A lot of really great campaigns, including one. Although I don't know if she organized this one, but Irene was part of a raid train to support our friend Aubryn Music in the over the weekend. So that's lovely for you to be a part of that. Oh, you do have some news. We have news, Irene. Let's hear the news. Oh my goodness. You have some news for me. It's great timing because Southwest just announced like $49 flights, so I'm here for the news. Let's hear it. Holy cow. Margaret says I'd make an exception for not shouting myself out for the showcase. Yeah, for sure. I would totally honor that too. Like, it's a big get. It's a big show. And not only a big show, but a show that's going to be even bigger with some of our mutual friends being involved. We've got Fredane and friends and Kevin and B-Flat all joining in on that. Irene says someone is coming to the Seattle basement in early October. How early though? Before I pump this up, like, is it like really early? Is it like the 5th early? If it's the 12th early, I don't know. But if it's the 5th early, I can do full unbridled pump it up for sure. Even if I have to drive there. I think I can do it. I've done it before. But either way, pump it up for sure. Pump it up either way. That's exciting! Irene, it's great to hear. Let's call it the 7th. Okay. The 7th is good. 7th is doable. I guess I'm assuming that's midweek then. Okay. Maybe I'll just work from Seattle for a week and I'll just bring my laptop. I'll just be working. I won't take time off. And we'll just work from trip. But thank you for the news. That's amazing. I hope we can make that. I hope I can make that happen. There's plenty of time, so I just gotta organize some scenarios and the biggest thing about it is that the big project we have been talking about, like with work, that's happening now. So like by the time we get to the 7th, we should be completely clear of that. So it shouldn't be that busy. That's so exciting. Shout out to Irene Pena Music. It's good to see you and all the happenings. And we might be seeing a stream from Irene's channels. I'm not sure which one, but one of our friends will be doing a house concert at Irene's place, and Irene might be part of the concert too. That's really cool. It'd be great to catch up with y'all. All right. So yeah, Greengrass is the showcase is so cool. It really is. I last year's showcase was absolutely fantastic. And how do you follow up something that fantastic? You add even more great guests that will be part of the bill. So the very exciting situation. And in a year where we've had a lot of great IRL festivals, including the open mic after party that Luda Games Music organized earlier this year, we had big expectations for the IRL streamer showcase that Mocker has been organized since last year, basically. And I'm excited to hear that it's coming together. And so that's coming your way. By the way, if you want to watch the stream from the IRL streamer showcase, I believe it'll be from Haarlem, the Netherlands, and they have procured the same venue from last year, which means it's going to be really, really great lighting, really great cameras. It's going to look really good. It's going to sound good too. Oh my goodness, not always Alex with the raid. Welcome in, friends. How you doing? Incoming tight beam transmission. Not always Alex is redirecting their transmission to you. Prepare to receive broadcast. We are locked and loaded and standing by, Alex. You're clear to transmit. Here we go. Let's go. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Thank you so much for the raid, Alex. How you doing? Transmission read loud and clear. Nice to have you here. I'm Davy. I'm a variety streamer based in Los Angeles, and it's world-turningly hot throughout the Southland right now. It's not too bad where I am, but it's still warm. And it was warm enough last week where I had to cut my stream short because it was really warm. But how was your stream? What are you up? How have you been up to? I see you've been playing Resident Evil 3. Let's go. I hope that was good to you. Thank you so much for the raid. Nice to have you here. You know, go follow Not Always Alex. And Mocker, I can see you were there as well. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. And MJ, good to see you. And MJ with the yes, we felt it was proper to shout out MJ's channel. MJ is actually a really good piano player on stream, folks. So if you do catch MJ on stream, definitely settle in. It's a good time. Hello, MJ. You cannot delete a moderator's message. In this case, no. But I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're. MJ is here to steal your sandwiches. Oh. I will be on the lookout. I would gladly actually just give them to you right now because I've been off sandwiches for a little bit, but it's great to see you. Great night. Hello, MJ again. Alex, I'm glad to have you here, and feel free to, if you got the time, feel free to hang out with us. And if you got to go, no worries there either. But thank you again. It's lovely to keep your party going, keep this transmission going for a little bit, and we should be in a good. We finished out the RE3 remake tonight. Oh, okay, so it's a remake. Because I was like, yeah, I was kind of thinking Resident Evil, that's about a 20-year-old game. I'm like, or game series. I'm like, that's pretty cool. They remade the game. Better graphics and everything. That's pretty cool. Awesome stuff. Alex is glad to be here. Glad to have you here. We've been talking about a lot of stuff. Like, we've got a lot of upcoming shows, IRL shows coming up. In fact, we want to tell you that Mocker Plays organizes an incredible IRL music streamer showcase, and that is happening on Friday. So more details, go follow Mocker Plays. You'll find out more there. Follow Mocker on socials, and also follow the IRL streamer showcase. The bill is really good. I know that among the performers, I think Svengo will be part of that. Mocker, correct me if any of this is wrong. The Only Street Lamp. A lot of really cool people from the other side of the pond will be involved, and some people from this side of the pond too. We mentioned Fredane and Friends and Kevin and B-Flat, really talented people, will be part of that showcase. So, really cool stuff. Alex says, oh, Davis, what's up? Davis Stelly, how you doing? Hey, Davey, everyone keeps thinking my username is you. I figured I'd come say hello. That's so funny. That's so funny. It can happen sometimes, yeah. I know there's another Davey on Twitch, and some people might think that's me as well. So, but it's lovely to meet you. Welcome in. What do you serve at the Davis Deli? I would love to know. Is there anything in particular that you like to offer in terms of sandwiches or other deli delights? Mocker adds Rain Music and Kevin's featuring B-Flat. And for Dane and Taylor. Liz KTV. Oh yeah, those folks are good. And that's gonna be quite a bill. So yeah, go check it out. Mocker Plays in the IRL Streamer Showcase this weekend. Alex says, yeah, reworked graphics and mechanics. Shorter overall game, though. I think it came out in 2019-ish. Oh, okay. Right. So that game came out in 2019. Okay. Were you able to beat the game tonight? That's pretty cool. And congrats if you did. I love it. Let me go check on Steggy. I haven't checked in on Steggy. I said Steggy we were good to go. So yeah, we are set to chat and catch up with our friend SteggyMusic, who was recently featured on our Super Mega Trivia Challenge. That was really, really fun. And if you missed that, go to our YouTube page, !YouTube. We'll give you a link to our YouTube channel. And we have a replay of that show. It was really fun. Wild, wacky, the whole thing. And Steggy was on point. Steggy's really great at trivia. And then we have fun times tonight. Davis says, love to meet you too. We serve song sandwiches with our signature solo sauce. That's great. Wow. And it's so poetic too. It's quite alliterative. I love it a lot. So Davis, if you do stream, let me go give you a follow. I think I do follow. I love your logo for the record. I just saw the logo as I was looking up your profile. That's a great logo. Anything else? Let's see. Yes, I do want to follow Not Always Alex, just in case I'm not already. I am. Okay, cool. Well, welcome, Alex. And again, thanks. Oh, you're a new streamer. Okay. Well, all the more reason to shout you out. Mods, can we shout out Davis Deli? Let's go follow a new friend, and we'll get to know our friend Davis as we go. Yeah. So food is on the way. Davy will be eating some food tonight, but not a sandwich. But it will be kind of in the neighborhood of a sandwich. It'd be like it really just a sandwich with no bread. So you've got chicken, you've got vegetables, you've got the salad, which is essentially like innards of a sandwich, tomato and lettuce. You've got sauce. So it's everything a sandwich could be, aside from the bread, and that's good because I need to be eating less bread anyway. So Davis says thanks for the chat. I appreciate that, man. Of course, glad to do it. So we're just here to chill. We have no agenda tonight. We're just hanging. We're talking. We're also looking ahead to TwitchCon too. So TwitchCon's coming up next month. It's good times. Davis's breadless sandwich, very modern of you. yeah, absolutely. By necessity, I think in this case. We do have a new point redeem. If you're not familiar, we've added a new character to our many characters on the show. This is Timmy Tyrannosaurus, and for only 200 points, you can get Timmy to sing a number for you. And Timmy's got his own camera and the whole thing. MJ says, also going to lurk and work. Had a little something drop in my inbox today. Big love, Davey. Absolutely. Thank you. Big love back at you, MJ. Hope the work thing goes all right. Thanks so much for the lurk. Have a good rest of your night, my friend. There it is. Dino karaoke. Yes. All right, Davis. Thank you very much for redeeming Timmy's big moment. All right, Timmy, you ready? You ready for this? Okay. Now let's bring it. Let's bring it to the stage, Timmy Tyrannosaurus. All right. Let me see. Woo! I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Do anybody thing and round thing in your face, you get sprung and going off the top. Then you can be squaring. Oh baby, want to get with ya and take your picture. How did you end up with that today, Timmy? How did that end up being the song? I love it. Thank you very much, Timmy. Appreciate your time. Give it up for Timmy, Timmy Tyrannosaurus, everybody. Good job, Timmy. Well done, everyone. Well done. Well done. All right. Green guy says only need hundreds more to match Danny. I know, for real. But fun fact, Danny gave me this dino. I was out in Canada about 2 weeks ago, and part of that adventure was a trip to Ottawa to meet Danny and Jason Colson. And in the middle of the gig, Danny was like, "Do you want a dino?" I'm like, "A dino?" Like, and she gave me one of these babies, and I'm so happy to have a new dino make the trip 3,000 miles all the way from Ottawa to California for obvious inclusion into the channel. So Green Guy says, I thought that might be the case. It's the coolest thing. An authentic Danielle Allard channel dino. Like, seriously. Timmy, what do you have to say about that? What? Absolutely. Yeah, no, I think Timmy having a separate cam is the way to go. I just need a better camera. Like, the camera, it'll do for now, but kind of roll with it. Steggy, welcome in. How's it going? Are you ready to roll? I'm ready to roll if you're ready to roll. We'll be rolling. Oh, okay. I read you on that too. That's fine. I probably only can just do like a few minutes then. Okay. So, folks, we're gonna go hang with Steggy for just a few minutes tonight. And fun times ahead. We'll just keep it chill. And okay. Let me go start this call. We'll see if I can get this organized. I have to make sure that I am in the proper place. And I think I will be in a second. I just need to start important things. We can roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. I know I have to pick up my food at some point, so maybe that'll coincide with how long the call is or what have you. Okay, we have Steggy online. Let's see if Steggy can hear us. Hello, Steggy.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Great. I love it. Let's go.
I can hear you, Davy. I hear you skulking around back there.
Have you been...
I'm coming for you, Davy.
That's pretty good. Have you considered an additional career in voice acting, Steggy? That sounds great.
Maybe someday. It's the pipe dream.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It gives you so many additional opportunities, right? Like it's so great. Oh, pump it up! Let's go, pump it up. Thank you, Mark. Love
Are
it
we pumping?
We pumping. And huge props on your shirt. See, shirts do not go unnoticed by me. I'm always keen to people's shirts. That's a great shirt.
I just grabbed one out of the basket.
A heck of a grab. That's a great pull.
The trick is they're all bangers.
That's true. That's true. That's
secret true. Revealed.
Like no matter what shirt it is, it's gonna be great because they're all great. I love it. Yeah, tremendous call. Yeah, Genesis is great. I mean, I don't think I need to ask you that question of like, what's your favorite era of Genesis? I mean, they can both be great. Like, you don't think we need to really.
It's hard to pin it down, but if I was to put it to an album, I'd have to say I still can't answer.
It's not easy. I hear it. Yeah.
I think it's like it's got the swell, you know, the early stuff is great and the late stuff is great, but it's definitely blooming in the middle. Like, is Lamb the best? Maybe. Is Duke the best? It depends on what day you're asking me, but definitely in there. Like Wind in the Wuthering, Trick of the Tail, magical albums.
Yeah, there's a pretty great run. Like, you could go from selling Britain by the pound, or selling England by the pound, and everything from between that and Duke. Like, that's a heck of a run. Like, it's like a lot of greatness after another, and they all have their own identities. Like, I was fortunate to listen to most of them, basically, and yeah, it's great. It's great. I wish I had time to listen to albums like that now. This is like years ago when I would do stuff like that. Like, can you still do that?
I mean, I can. I can. I don't really, though, because I spend most of my time here.
No, that's fair. It's fair. It's kind of and that's just kind of the double-edged sword of being on Twitch. It's like, it's great. It's fun. It's really, really awesome to like interact with people and listen to great music and watch people play games also, you know, and watch people do other stuff, you know, but then how do you do anything else outside of that?
It's like throughout my day, you know, I'm doing my normal stuff. I'm cooking lunch and doing my self-care routines, and then I'm spending pretty much all day on Twitch or interacting with people. And then like after midnight, I do my 2 hours of gaming, and then I do like 2 hours of sitting around jamming. That's where the magic happens for the music.
Oh, see,
and then I go to bed.
The magic of late night jamming. I can tell you. This is a beautiful thing about your having a basement. I think you're in a basement, right? This is because the paneling says basement.
I currently am in a basement.
Okay. I don't know if you jam in the basement, but I know I've seen you stream in that room, so that appears to be a basement. Yeah. But with that said, you know, having a basement or having a room like that, like it's a happy place because it's like the best creative space. I've seen a lot of great moments for a lot of people happen in basements where you just learn and you engage. You know what I mean? Like, it's really cool that you get that space. It's can bring out the best in you.
I actually don't do most of my creative process down here.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I actually do it right before bed. I go to bed and I have an acoustic guitar on my by my nightstand.
Okay.
And I grab it and I always play right before bed.
Okay.
Sometimes it's 5 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 hours.
Oh yeah. But I had a very similar experience in that now I have a lot more restrictions in terms of like how much noise I can make between these hours because there's neighbors here, and neighbors over there. But 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is like my happy time. Like that's where I feel like I do the best creativity, like the best with music. I can do I feel like I have the most creative energy and also the space, because like sometimes you're busy doing other stuff, like you said, during other hours. But here it's just like, this is your time. You can like just jam, you can try things, you can experiment. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I think it's my brain doesn't shut off. And like most of my life that translated to insomnia. And I would just sit up late nights and like have the thought train running, and I couldn't shut it off.
Yeah.
And I couldn't sleep.
Yep.
And then eventually I started writing music, so my insomnia time actually got commandeered into productive time. So all of those like negative emotions that came along with insomnia got replaced with, this is my creative time, and turned into a happy time.
Oh, you really turned that around. That's amazing. Fantastic. That's super cool. No, that's
it doesn't help me sleep better, but it helps me feel better.
Well, I'm hoping that sleep can improve too. I mean, I know that's tough. I know it's really tough. There's a lot. That's a whole science I'm not familiar with, but I'm glad you at least make the most of it. Yeah.
Yes, sleep. I've heard of this thing. Other people do it. I hear it's nice.
Well, you got to the bed. I mean, you're almost there. Like you're close.
I don't sleep. I wait.
You wait. Fascinating. That's a lot of TikTok time. If you can wait.
That's a platform I've avoided thus far, thankfully.
I meant to. It didn't really work out for me, but I meant to avoid it. I
got pulled down the Instagram rabbit hole though by one of my very close friends, who said you should get on Instagram, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. I had no idea that I would be doom scrolling for 3 hours a day.
It's really not that much different from TikTok. It's just not as wild. TikTok's a lot more wild. It's just a lot more unhinged than the Instagram's. Kind of like, if
it gets more unhinged.
Oh, it can get more unhinged. Yeah, I've
Davy.
seen.
I must explore now. Hey, we're getting a raid.
Hey, we're having a raid. What's up, P1? Davy, Swell, and P1 Smells. Is that the raid call? I'm not sure. But welcome, friends. It's so good. How you doing, P1? Good to see you. How you doing? I gotta turn that down. Shit. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. Oh my gosh, P1, it's good to see you. How's it going? Dallas is here too. Keep a good shout to Dallas Arlo Music and P1 and Fee. And how is your stream, P1? Your music is really great. It's lovely to have you here. I'm Davey. I'm a variety streamer in LA, and this is my buddy SteggyMusic, who is a music streamer with variety in the Midwest.
I have a small amount of variety. I have a very particular set of variety.
But variety nonetheless. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for the raid, P1. And yeah, all our pals, give some follows all the way around. And those of you who are joining us via the raid, I am a variety streamer. I do games, I do music. I have food tonight, although it might be a minute before it gets here. I've been waiting around for this. Okay, apparently it's going to be here in about 5 to 10 minutes. But
what did you order?
I ordered have you ever seen the halal guys? Like, they have like their chicken plates with like the white sauce and the red sauce. So it's a Mediterranean kind of a dish, and so it's served over a bit like rice and salad, or sometimes a combination of the two. Great, it's great. So I ordered like a version of that tonight, and it'll be really good. So, but no rice, just salad this time. But
okay,
yeah,
that sounds cool.
And Fee with the hug. Oh, I love it. Fee's good. So good to see you. Kai, so good to see you. Have a good rest of your night too. Glad you popped in for a little bit.
Good night, Kai.
And P wants the stream was fun. Rambled a lot, as you do. Played some music. Got bullied by Romo, as he does. Oh, I love it. I love it. But I always say the streams are way more fun when Romo's in the chat, and bullied or not bullied, like, you know, I have a good time. So I'm glad you had a good time, P1. But Dallas, how have you been? What new great creations have you been up to? It's lovely to see you too. But welcome, friends. So Steggy, yeah, like that's like the one thing I've been thinking about. I've been, as you probably know, I've been to a lot of North America this year, a lot. Like I've been, if you think about like all the way back to the beginning of the year, like I went to Boston and New York.
Yeah.
I went to most of Canada. I've been to, I think it was in San Diego earlier this year. I can't remember, but I'm sure it was. Just forgot. But you know, but the one place I haven't been to yet, I have not been to the Midwest this year. And I'm like, I could fix that. Oh, I've been to Seattle too. I was in Seattle as well. Yeah, that's right. But I feel like I could fix it. I feel like that would be fun. What can you tell me about your neck of the woods? And certainly, as it's getting cooler, I imagine that'll improve too. But like, what are some of the things?
There's corn.
There's corn. Okay.
We have lots of corn.
Lots of corn. Uh-huh.
And more corn if you didn't get enough on the first drive.
Added corn. So if we didn't have corn before, we have more corn. Okay.
What the Midwest does have is we do have a lot of great trees and wooded areas.
Okay.
I live in the hilly part of the Midwest.
Ooh.
Up north towards the Canada side. So you know, the terrain up near the Great Lakes is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Ohio's known for its hills. And if you go further south, it gets a lot more flat.
Oh yeah.
And
so like Iowa.
Yeah, you know, Kentucky, Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Tennessee, you get back into the mountains, but like Kentucky's not really, I guess, Midwesty. It's more just like southern at that
It's
point.
more south than Midwest probably. And Tennessee even
it's
more
like
so.
the border of Midwest.
Oh yeah.
It can play with the Midwest, you know, on certain days, but mostly it keeps to itself.
That seems right. Dallas has loved the Great Lakes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've seen it firsthand this year. I was also in Central New York earlier in the year, and has a lot of like it's hugging the Great Lakes as well. Really cool. And I spent like
by itself. I should say it plays by itself.
By itself.
He has put the awkward emote in chat, letting me know that I'm saying unhinged things again.
That's all right. You're good. The internet is for corn. The internet is for corn. Love it, Mocker. But I love the Great Lakes too. It's pretty cool. And Greengrass says Illinois is flat. Yeah, that is my experience with Illinois. I'm not sure. You know what's funny? I don't know if I've been there. I keep thinking I have. I keep planning to go. I feel like I plan to go every year, and one thing or another changes my mind. But I eventually will be there. And when I make it, we will have the biggest con ever because there's so many people I know there now. Like, you know, and including your. I mean, how far would you be from Chicago? Like, is that a long drive? Is that kind of a long drive? Is that? It's a decent drive.
I'm like 8 hours from Chicago.
Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, not close. But
my experience, I went to Illinois once for a gig, back in like 2015, somewhere in there, and we were driving through, and it was just fields of nothing, just open fields that had like one or two trees in them, just lots of grass fields. We drove by a place with cows, more fields. We went on a couple back roads that the early GPS days took us on. And then we went to Chicago, and there were buildings. And that was it. It was a lot of nothing, and then Chicago.
Well, you got Chicago.
So I feel like that's what Illinois is. It's just Chicago.
But not even Champaign? Like, I thought Champaign might have been now, right? Like, no, not Champaign. But what about?
No, we
no, no good.
We just stuck to the back roads mostly.
Oh, okay,
which was a mistake because we got lost twice.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
And I said 2015, but I don't know why I said that. I meant it was like 2009. Actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I conflated the dates there, but it was like the early days of GPS traveling.
Oh,
when you could still use MapQuest.
I still did use MapQuest in those days because my cell phone was just like that thing that with the slide out keyboard where you just go, the chick click.
Yeah.
You know?
We were on the. I had my Verizon GZ1 Boulder flip phone.
Oh,
and we were using GPS on that.
Yeah. Dallas's MapQuest and Garmin's. Exactly. Yeah.
And, oh my God. I had a Garmin, but it never worked right. And it pissed me off. And I couldn't take it back because it was free.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. It was a hand-me-down.
Like, I couldn't just go,
hey, this thing works. Give me another.
Because I know the potential of Garmin at the time was really good. Like, it would have been right up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad. Yeah. I used to remember printing out the MapQuest. The clown I was. I just had to print out the directions so I could have it. And then I have to keep staring at the paper as I was going through the freeway. I'm like, okay, which turn is it? Which one is it? I don't want to miss it. So
I way back, like early 2000s, my uncle was a computer guy, so he's always had a little bit of money, and he would always have the latest gadgets. So I remember doing the Western road trips with him when I would fly out, and then we would head out from Colorado and go see the Grand Canyon or go to LA or whatever. And I had a laptop, and it was like a box with a cord that went into the screw-in serial ports. This was before you had USB devices. And
oh man,
that was the GPS navigation.
Oh gosh,
it had to be like in the window so it could get the satellites.
Oh my gosh.
And we had, I forget what the name of the software was, but you had to download the maps before you left home so that you had the latest roads and road closures and whatnot. And then you would just like run the software on the computer through the trip.
So it's like the combination of a Palm Pilot and a Garmin, basically.
Yes, it was the Garmin, but the Garmin didn't have a screen. You had to use the laptop as the screen.
That is so janky. I didn't even.
Yep.
That's great.
It felt so advanced back then because like we didn't have to have paper maps or anything.
Right,
like,
right.
Yeah, we're gonna go high tech with my 4-pound brick GPS.
That'll last like 30 minutes on the road with that battery.
Yeah.
That's so funny. King says, we printed out maps like we were 17th century pirates and we're damn glad to have them. At the time, absolutely. It was
oh yeah.
It was definitely a big help in those days, yeah. You know, now I didn't live in LA in those years, but I would go to LA a lot, and I needed every single direction out of how many screens this is? This is only 47 steps to get from point A to point B. Yeah, I clung to every one of those 47 steps because if I missed a turn in LA, it was over. You're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it out.
Looking at how easy it is now to just find directions and get to a place, like I don't know how anyone went anywhere ever before phones because it's just so easy now. You're
so right. Especially if you're out of town. Like when you're in town, you kind of can remember things. Okay, well, you take this road, you know, you go down this exit, you know, you can remember stuff like that. But if you're just going on a trip for the first time, I do not know how anyone was able to get any, you know, like to give you an idea, like I had my phone, and my phone had CarPlay for the car that I was driving in Canada. I would have been completely lost. I would never have made it to Ottawa. I was like, I don't know how people did it, man. Like that's impressive. Like you needed all the signs back then, but
you had to have like Army Ranger training. You needed a compass and like a 28-fold map from AAA.
Yeah, you see now. What's interesting, Steggy? I was considering sending some. You still mentioned AAA, right? Do you remember? So I remember my dad was a AAA member, you know, in the old days. And he had all the maps. Like he had like all of Southern California covered, like every neighborhood, you know, every part of LA, like like dozens and dozens of these. But they would come in like the coolest like leather, like or plastic leather pouch.
My grandfather did those.
Yeah.
He had a collection.
The
funny thing about those is you would have a box of maps.
Yeah.
And it would be like 30, 40 maps. And I'm like, Grandpa, like, what is that? Can I go like through the whole United States? He's like, no, this is Ohio. What? Yeah, that map life was not for me.
No, I
couldn't do it.
We're in a much better place now. Like, you know how people are like, oh, I want things to be back the way they used to be. Not that part. Like that. I'm glad to be past that. We have no desire to go back to that.
We just want cheaper housing and more powerful income. That's what we want.
Exactly. I love that. King says back then it did not matter if you're going 12 miles or 1,200 miles. You printed off 3 pieces of paper at the most. So yeah, what I would do, I think I would shrink it. Like if it was like more than like two papers, like I would like, you would scale the print job to make it smaller so it would fit on the paper. So
it was always like 20 steps, but then step 12 was drive for 800 miles on this road.
It's just like you're sitting there. When's the next one? It's like you have no way to judge between that and the next step because you're like, well, how many miles do we have left? Like it's hard to tell. Did your freeways have mile markers at that time? Because I don't remember. I think they just put those in later. I don't think they had them at the time. Oh, they did? Okay, good. That helped.
Yeah, I always remember mile markers. Okay. I remember learning about them from a young age because I was very inquisitive and asked way too many questions. I was quite annoying about it. So
I
would always be like, Dad, what's that? Why does that exist? What is that for? What function does it serve? Explain everything to me, Father.
Oh, that's cool. No, yeah, the mile markers are useful because sometimes you don't want to be staring at your phone all the time for the directions anyway, or for your GPS or your car navigation system. I do not have the privilege of having CarPlay in my own car yet, but there is GPS on it, and it's good enough. It's decent. But how is your GPS scenario in your car? Is it kind of good?
I don't use it because the GPS in my phone is so good.
Right. True.
So
yeah.
And like the car, you have to like pay to have it current, and I'm not about that. I'm just, no thanks.
No, you're right though.
And
yeah, you're right.
The whole process of inputting the thing, like you have to have the exact street because it has to be in the database. It can't search. So if it's not like spelled 100% correctly, there's no autocorrect, or if you don't put like AVE instead of Avenue, if it's listed as AVE, then it's like can't find it. And half the time it can't find it anyway. So this is some deep-seated frustration I'm digging into. This is some actual trauma that we're uncovering here. I hate my car's GPS.
Oh, wow.
Despise.
No, I get it. Is it a Toyota? It's pretty bad on the Toyota.
No, it's a Nissan.
Okay. That's just as bad, to be honest.
The maps look great. The maps look great, but like the actual programming of the destination is a nightmare. I just gave up on it.
I get it, dude. Like it's really hard to get anything put in there. And then if, like you said, if the map's not completely current, sometimes it just can't find it, even though it's the right address because the map may have been released, like 10 years before the thing, the address was in existence. That does happen. Hey, Jordy, good to see you.
I'm waiting for the day to where you can link your phone to the computer in your car and not just like the audio, but like you can have your phone and you just say take me to this location, and then you get in the car, like your phone syncs up, and then it gets your map directions from your phone and displays it on your dash.
Steggy, I got good news for you. This exists now. It is called Apple CarPlay. You plug in your phone into the thing.
But it's Apple, Davy.
You're not an Apple guy?
I can't touch Apple products. They're like poison.
Okay, but there is an Android version of that too. There's like an Android auto car thing too.
Okay.
So it's like the same thing, but just for Android. So good news. You're not completely out of luck there. Yeah, Google Play.
I've had a vendetta against Apple ever since they came out with the one mouse button mouse way back in the day. And
Wow.
it's like I can't touch it. I can't. It's unnatural. It's disturbing.
That's a
like,
deeply
you
rooted.
Need a left and a right click. How can you get the functions without a right click? If I want to copy something, I right click and I tell it to copy. I don't want to have to do Control Apple S X whatever to copy. So that was when I shunned Macintosh, as it was called back in the day, before it was like known widely as just Apple. We called them Macs.
Oh yeah. And
I did not like them.
I got you.
Never recovered from that. Never had an iPhone. Never had an iPod.
Yeah,
thank you, Fat.
I appreciate your commitment to this deeply seated resentment of Apple.
Yes. I cannot touch an Apple.
I love it a lot. Let's catch up on chat. So Mocker says, "Oh man, Steggy, I wonder how you would respond to my mouse. I want to see this mouse. Do you have a thing on Discord for the mouse? Can you, Mocker? Do you have a photo that I'll gladly take that.
Submit mouse to Discord.
Yeah. And Mods, give me a shout out, Fair Panda. It's good to see Panda in the chat. What's up? Welcome in. Panda says, I also am annoyed by the right click thing. I always have to change it in the settings to let me do right copy paste every time I have to set up a new Mac. Also, hi everyone. Hi Panda. Oh man, I feel yeah.
Okay, so like the charge mouse thing is irrelevant because I refuse to use a mouse that is not wired.
Oh.
I am a firm believer that well, okay, so I this is an old opinion. Back in the day when you had RF mice that were unreliable and you would lose some of the data input transfers. So playing games like FPS and all of a sudden your cursor doesn't go exactly where you're trying to send it because you're losing little chunks of data in the RF transfer. I always have opted for wired devices for consistency and speed.
No, that's true, though.
I don't use any wireless devices when possible.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point because you will inevitably have latency with wireless devices. This is true of everything. That's why the keyboards, like mechanical keyboards, are still really popular because the responsiveness of a mechanical keyboard is still really good. And if I had a good quality one of these, like, I would feel really good about it. I don't.
Oh, what are you rocking there, Davey?
What's your
hardware?
This is a Red Dragon K.
Oh, nice.
556. Yeah. I mean, it is nice. It's a beautiful keyboard. I will say. I mean, definitely for the money, it's worth it. But the keys just stick a lot. I mean, I'm sorry, it's upside down too, but it's a beautiful keyboard. I mean, you can see it just like.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's got the slim frame, like no extra business around the key framing.
Yeah.
It's all nice and slim and compact.
Aesthetically,
I'm rocking a HyperX, and I've got little RGB controls and the media buttons on it, and it's pretty nice. I've got it locked to a solid red in honor of our Lord and Savior Darth Vader.
I love that. I love that. Dallas, the same keyboard. Let's go pump that up. Even though I have a love-hate relationship with it, I would still say pump it up because, like, when it's working, it's great. Like, I love the responsiveness. It's just that the keys get sticky. How do you address that, Dallas? Do you have keys that kind of stick on your keyboard? Like, they don't type right, or you have to push extra hard to get them to write out the character? I'm eager to hear your thoughts on that. But I will say, I do love their mouse. This is their mouse. This is the same. This is, like, basically a Red Dragon mouse that's... it's from the same line basically. This mouse is pretty solid.
Yeah, like, I had one of those. It was really good.
Yeah.
It finally died. The left click died from overuse, and I got this Death Adder, and the Death Adder is amazing.
Oh, Death Adder is a mouse. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, it's a Razer gaming mouse.
Okay.
Really nice.
Dallas, I think you just have to clean it. No, that's probably right. Whenever I do clean it sometimes, and that does help. You're right. So that's fair. Yeah. Man, you got some good intel on these keyboards and mice. This is great. I can imagine when we start up. I know it's gonna be a while, but when we start up Golf with Your Friends again, you're gonna be great at it because like those controls are really money for the games like that, especially the mouse click. Like it's a nice precision to have a mouse click like that. Yeah. Let's see.
It's been a while since I've golfed.
Yeah, same here. I think I did do golf. I think about a week or so ago. But before that, it would have been a while. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to pick it up again. Panda says Apple must want you to buy a second mouse while your other mouse is charging. That's so Apple, by the way. That's like perfect. We have another raid. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Veda.
Hey, it's Veda.
What's up, Veda? How you doing?
How you doing, Veda?
I predict the riot. I predict the riot. Thanks so much for the raid, Veda. How you doing? It's great to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Veda, how was your stream? Veda is streaming 7 Days to Die. I hope that game went great. Veda, welcome in. I don't know if I follow you as a streamer. I've known you as a mod for quite some time. Let me go give you a follow. Veda, thank you so much for the raid. Did you know that Veda and I were in the same province during that Canada trip? I didn't even know. And we found like halfway through the trip. But Veda, I'm glad your trip went well. I can say my trip went well too. But thank you very much for the raid. Hope your stream was good. And lovely to see you. How you be? Jazz, welcome in. Jazz is Davy and Steggy. Yeah, let's go. I love it.
Jazz!
So yes, I am Davy. I am a variety streamer. I'm known most for interviews on this channel, and tonight we have our good friend SteggyMusic joining us tonight. We also have interviews. We have new interviews coming for you in the next 2 weeks. Our good pal is going to be May. Will join us. I think you probably know May, right? Like May is like rocking that electric guitar. We'll hang out.
I don't think I know May.
Oh, highly recommend follow May's voice.
Let's get a shout out.
Yeah, y'all. Can we get let me see if I can put that in because the spelling is kind of there we go. There we go. That's May's channel.
Oh wait, yeah, I do know May. Yeah,
totally.
It didn't register till I saw the whole name. Yeah, I follow them.
Okay, cool. They
are amazing.
Oh yeah, totally.
Really cozy vibe.
Yeah, very cozy, absolutely. And the cutest kitty too. Like I think May's kitty is like amazingly adorable. We have a maple bean redeem. Thank you, Amanda. I got this in Canada thanks to our friend the Carrot and our friends the Carrot and Mothman. Thank you.
A maple bean.
You know what? I have some extras. Would you like some? I can send some to you. Message me.
All I have are.
No, don't worry about that. Put that. You put that down. Put that down. No. We're not doing those beans yet. We're not doing those beans right now. Like.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a break. We're gonna give you a break from that. We're gonna do just the good stuff tonight. Okay. So this is a maple bean. Just the good stuff tonight. Balls.
Jordy got it.
All right, Jordy. I got you. So we will get to those as well. I have to do raid beans. I keep forgetting to do those. But first, maple bean for Panda. Jordy, just the hell you ain't. Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is good. It's like, what would you be like if you could eat a pancake saturated in syrup and make that a candy? That's what this is. It's really good.
That does sound good. I'm less syrup kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the syrup. It's a requirement, but I can't do like drenched in syrup. I like 50% butter flavor, 50% syrup flavor.
That's a solid ratio. I vibe with that. Okay. So we have 3 raid beans that I need to put in because like we had 3 raids already in the chat tonight on our channel. So let's go put those in. How you doing as far as like energy and everything? You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We can go like another 10 minutes or something like that. So 3 raid beans plus 1 additional bean. So the raid beans come courtesy of Keith37. Like, all the beans are being sponsored by other streamers now. This is great. So these are Keith3's beans for raids. These are Clarepix's beans for hype trains. And then for only 2,000, how many points is it now? It's
How many beans do you have, Davy?
A lot. A ridiculous amount. And then for 2,000. It really is. It really is. So there you go. Your complete assortment of beans. Beans for every occasion, literally. Like, that's crazy. Okay. So there you go. So the total 4 beans tonight. Let's go get this over with, please.
All right. I have plenty of beans. I need to re-up though.
Okay.
We're getting near the end of my supply.
Okay.
I have 4 different ones. I'll just do one of each.
Okay, so that's good. I mean, you don't have to re-up. I want to be clear. You have the choice.
Oh,
I don't.
No. We're doing this.
Oh, we're doing it? Let's do it.
We're doing this.
We're doing it. All right.
I would not let you do this alone.
Thank you for that. All right. Here we go. For the raids and for Jordy's redeem, let's begin. My first bean. I'm going to do the worst one first, which in my estimation is Booger. Let's see what you got.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what I have.
Okay.
It looks like, okay, it's top banana or wet dog.
All right. Oh, you got the dog. Oh, the wet dog. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, my friend.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Cheers. Oh.
Banana! I win!
Oh, you got good one. Okay, good. Nice. All right. I'm glad yours is good. I'll just tough this one out. But I'm glad you got a good one. I'm so happy. Because the worst thing that could happen is just my buddies get bad beans. If I get bad beans, I can deal with it. I can't have you guys deal with that. No. Panda says wet dog sounds horrible. LOL you. I know. Alright. Speaking of which, that's my bean. I get wet dog or banana. Oh boy.
That's funny because my next bean is juicy pear or booger.
Oh, you got booger?
We're swapsies.
All right, well, let's see how this goes. Here we go. Good luck. Okay, I got the banana. I'm doing good. I'm all right. I'm happy.
That's a booger.
No. Oh, how the turns are tabled. I'm so sorry.
It's not so bad. Look, after you've had stink bug, nothing phases you.
Everyone's got that bean, right? Like that bean. That's the one that just like unseats you. Okay. Yeah, there is stink bug and it's awful. Panda.
Yeah. And the opposite of the stink bug is toasted marshmallow, which sounds amazing. However, I've never seen a toasted marshmallow bean. They have all been stink bug.
Oh wow. Ouch.
Old Bandage is bad.
Oh dear.
All right, what do we got next, David?
All right, let me bring my light down a little bit. Okay, next bean, folks, is gonna be burnt tire or licorice. It's a lose-lose, folks, but maybe.
Okay, I don't have any more of that one, so I'm gonna do Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks.
Oh, toughy. Subtle, but disgusting. All right, here we go. Ugh, tire. I'll probably take the tire over the other two, though. Or over the other one. So I think I'm gonna be alright. How'd you do?
I can't tell. It doesn't taste fruity, but it doesn't taste like Stinky Socks. It just tastes like sugar. I think my bean is broken.
It's a subtle one. It's hard to tell. That one's hard to tell. Okay. I do one more?
Yeah, this one is nasty.
Alright.
I got a dead fish.
Oh no. I've got another banana or wet dog. Good luck. Here we go.
Alright.
Ready? Okay. Ooh, 2 for 2 in the banana. Let's go. I'll take that.
That's definitely dead fish. It
Oh,
says
no.
dead fish, but it tastes like dead fish and ketchup.
Oh, yuck. Like dried up ketchup, like old ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah, toothpaste isn't even a bad bean. That's like a freebie bean. It doesn't count.
Yeah, we all have been we've disqualified that bean from the contention.
I can actually eat a toothpaste bean on purpose as like an enjoyable thing.
Yeah. I think some people prefer the toothpaste flavor over the berry blue, in fact. So there's no bad flavor.
That's saying something.
Yep. All right. So thank you very much for doing that with me, Steggy. And thank you everybody for your redeems. So again, if there's another raid tonight, there's another bean too. So like just until we run out of these, there's a few to go around. Steggy can.
So.
All right, Spazio, welcome in. Go ahead, Steggy. Yep.
I was going to ask you, you've done Pets of Twitch and you've done the candy bars. And what is next on the Davy tournament scene?
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas. And I am not... Thanks, King. I appreciate that. Okay. I faffed it on my end. I've had a couple of interesting ideas. So we did do a movie contest too, somewhere in the middle of that, but it wasn't a full blown out contest. There's a couple of ideas I've had in terms of future contests, and I would love to get your all's opinion, your all's feeling, your all's like thoughts on it. But one I really had a lot of fun. I had a fun idea kicking around. Was the drummers of Twitch. That's something I've wanted to do. I've been thinking about that since the spring. Like, I don't know if we get the same amount of hype for our drummer friends as we have for our pet friends. I think so, but it would be a very different. Obviously, the dynamics would be a little different, but the contest would be really great, and I do think communities would represent. It would be really fun. So
now, would this be just like the Pets of Twitch, or would the drummers actually be able to come on and perform for their spot?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, because it's like, could you do a number kind of like as an audition? Yeah, kind of like, just like any other content, like reality show, right? Any other like music show. Like, let's
give your best 2-minute drum solo.
Yeah, totally. You pick a number, and then here's your number. You see that? I think that's a great idea, because then it's like, if we can figure, I think the hardest part of that is like, can you work out the technology to do that? I would assume, yeah, but two-way conversations are always a little more challenging. But that's the thought. Now, we could do them as videos. We
need to find something that helps streamers like this, because I have a solution that works wonderfully. Like, all of my inputs, they like that's the big hang up when you're doing shared streaming, is that you have to pick like one microphone input to send to Guest Star or Discord or whatever you're using. But I have the SSL that I record off of, which is a 4-channel input.
Okay.
And all those 4 channels go into my DAW.
Okay.
But from my DAW, I can send, like, you have a main out that goes to speakers and you have like a monitor out. Well, you have additional outs that you can program. So I've programmed an additional left-right out that I send to this Yamaha MGX10 that the StreamScribe actually gifted me. And that allows me to send that channel to Stream Together or Discord or whatever. So all of my DAW sounds together get put into one stereo mix that's sent to wherever I want to go. So my audio quality and my ability to send all of my inputs and sounds are never like a problem, no matter where I'm streaming or who I'm streaming with. And if we could come up with like if we'd search and find a cheap product, I think that would be a great help to like Twitch in general, to like float that around to other streamers.
Absolutely. I think that'd be
I need to do a little research.
Yeah. Like something that can be easily purchased, right? Like that would change the game for a lot of people. It's so true though. Yeah. I'm really glad. Big props.
I'm sure something out there exists, because like this exists, but it's like a $400 solution. Not everybody can afford $400, but a lot of people could probably afford $50 if I could find a $50 solution.
Absolutely. Mocker says Voice-O-Meter banana/potato is a great versatile solution that the cheap one-time purchase works with physical and digital inputs and outputs.
I'm familiar with Voice-Meter, but it has never worked without hiccups for me when I'm trying to use this. So I found that like the physical patch has been fail-safe since I've started using it.
Got it. Yeah.
It requires little know-how to hook up.
I see what you mean. Because, like, I've been kind of in that world, too. But maybe let me get you back. I'm going to go... can I give you the floor for a little bit while I pick up my my chicken? And feel free to keep commenting on technology and chat with the chat, too. I'll be right back.
What if I played a song for your chat?
Would that be okay? That would be even better. Over your awesome device, which is sending everything through. Phenomenal. I love it.
Yeah, so I can now demonstrate the
hell yeah
awesome device.
Let's do it.
Let's sing a song. C Sounds is a website that deals from time to time. Oh, yeah, okay. Why does it sound weird? Let's play. This is a blues song. Let's play a little blues. You tell me you love me, but what does that mean? 'Cause darling, those words hurt me. They're more than I've seen. You're talking about a romance, about giving your all. This love ain't been cool. Oh no. I do. I forgot we were in Discord. Thanks, Mark. I know like one Genesis song and I don't feel like playing it.
Did you figure out the guitar sound all right though?
I did.
Okay, cool.
What should I play?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if
See,
you were
now
still
I don't
playing.
know what to play.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm gonna go work out this.
Someone said Genesis, but like I only know one Genesis song, and I don't feel like playing that one.
Nice crispy sounds, is Jordy.
You know what? I'm gonna play a little secret new song here that I'm working on.
A new song? Let's go. So hype.
For a little project.
Okay.
That is coming up on September 13th. You might know the New Tune Showcase.
I do.
Yeah. Well, here's my new tune. It's not 100% finished, but this is what we've got. I let them think they got me all figured out, that there's no story to tell. I'm just the same design off the assembly line, another product to sell. It's so much easier to It's so much easier to be what they tell you. They got you under the gun. Just live the perfect life, won't give you any strife. There's no real reason to run. I got so used to hiding in plain sight. It's kinda easy that way. But now you find me standing in the light, 'cause I got something to say. You try to tell me that I'm not myself. Well, you know better than me. Are you really asking to have a grand unmasking? You might not like what you see. And all my friends say I'm losing my mind. Well, what did you want me to be? Well, maybe nothing is the way that you really thought it. I'm finally living it free. I got so used to hiding in plain sight. It's kinda easy that way. But now you find me standing in the light, 'cause I got something to say. I'm working on the outro still.
Oh. Oh, give it up for Steggy. That's already sounding pretty good though. I love the lyrics of that one. That is good stuff, y'all.
I'm still trying to find the vocal pacing on that.
Mm-hmm. When did you start writing it, if you don't mind me asking?
Let's see. When did Irene message me? I don't know. It's been a week, maybe.
It's pretty good for a week, yeah. Because I know it takes when people write songs, like things like pacing, right? Is a big part. I think the decisions that you make when you write a song, the ending is like a thing that you do, lyrics. Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
I think it was like August 25th.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good for about a weekish. Solid efficiency. This is my food. This is the chicken plate. There you go. It's messy.
Nice.
That's how I want it.
So
nice and.
Oh, you got a little green in there.
Oh yeah.
That's because it's a salad.
We got some salad underneath. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is solid and reasonable for my diet right now. Pretty good. And spicy because I ordered some extra hot sauce. I'm just stealing it. Enjoy, MJ. It's good stuff. But I love your theme with that song. And I don't want to steal the thunder of the New Tune Showcase coming up, but I'm sure you all will get into the topic of the subject of that song, which is like authenticity. Like, how much me do you want me to be? It seems like what I gathered from that.
It kind of started out like I have a lot of reverb on, and it's really distracting me. And there we go. When I first heard it, I'm like, what could that mean to me? So that's like the first initial process. What do the words hidden in plain sight mean? It can mean a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Bye, MJ.
So I thought about how for the first half of my life, I kind of like flew under the radar socially, before I started doing music. And it's kind of where it blossomed from, like the hidden in plain sight. Like, I'm just forgettable. I sort of tried to be forgettable for a long time, so I didn't have to be in the spotlight, be under the scrutiny. And then I think being in the spotlight has changed a lot about who I am in a good way. And I think that's what I want to make the song about. It's sort of, I'm not going to pretend to be something I'm not anymore. I don't want to be forgettable. I want to be real, you know, in front of everybody.
That is phenomenal. Yeah. I could tell that the song was indeed about your journey here on this platform, or even just your journey as a musician, right? Like, you've opened the door to being more of a creator, and I think it's really cool. I'm glad you're finding satisfaction in the journey too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's been an interesting journey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ant. I'm trying to reach hug controls. There we go. The keyboard's so far away. All right, let's play one more song.
Let's do it.
This one will be actually a song that I know and am familiar with.
Let's go.
You know, let's do a cover. Let's do a cover. I'm gonna pick a random cover off my list. I like Zeppelin, so we're gonna do a Zeppelin song. And I haven't warmed up, so it's gonna be interesting. Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. Now it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. Now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I got one thing I gotta do. Ramble on. And now the time is now. Sing my song. Going around the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day I gotta ramble on. Gotta find the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading roots. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000 times, it's time to ramble on. The time is now. Gotta sing my song. Going around the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day I gotta ramble on. Gotta find the queen of all my dreams. Ain't telling no lies. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom, my whole dear. Years ago, in days of old, when magic filled the air, she was in the darkest depths of mortar. I met a girl so fair. Callum, if I want, trapped up and slipped away with her. Away with her, yeah, yeah, yeah. There ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll just keep on rambling. I'm gonna show I gotta sing my song. Going around the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day I gotta ramble on. Do, my baby. I can't stop this feeling in my heart. Every time I think about it, I think we got a part. Searching for my baby. I keep searching for my baby. My baby. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Give it up for Steggy. Let's go, everybody. Thank you.
Yo, Kenny.
Do you love that timing? Kenny coming in on Led Zeppelin. That is just so cool. What's up, Kenny? Great to see you.
How you doing, Kenny?
Sorry, I've been missing all this. No worries at all. I mean, you've been having so much. I've seen the highlights. Kenny's been having so much fun and the travels. Like, all good, my friend. Great to see you back, though. Mods, give me a shout out at the Prog Rock Piano Bar. Let's hear it for our pal Kenny. Who will be joining us? He'll be joining us for the Dia de Independencia in mid-September. More on that coming up, right? Yeah. But join us for the latest adventures with Kenny. I hope you're doing all right, Kevin. Yeah, I mean, Steggy, just always nailing it. You're Billy. It's hard to do the Robert Plant vocal because of what you did towards the end of that song. The shouts in the middle like that. That is just so.
I do love to shout.
Shouts are great. To do it with the do it in tone. Oh, I envy you. I can shout. I can't do it like that. I can shout.
Shout. Let it all out.
These are the things that I do without. Come on. I'm talking to
Robert
you.
Plant singing like Robert Plant destroyed his voice.
That's true. Robert Plant can't even sing.
He had
Robert
like
Plant.
3 vocal surgeries.
Yikes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. September 17th.
I am grateful that I can still sing like this in my 40s.
Mm-hmm. No, you've done a great job taking care of your voice. Phenomenal stuff. And, it's no small thing. And we're privileged to hear it. Like, it's really great. That's a really good pick for a song. Like, I love that song. Ramblin'.
I'm feeling really good now.
Oh.
I kind of want to do another song.
Okay. Let's hear it. That's for Celtic. I just show Celtic I was eating.
Might be time to change the strings. Well, let's see. What are we gonna do? Should I just go all out? Let's go all out. I got nothing going on tomorrow.
Let's go. I'm here for the all out.
All right. This is a fun one, but I don't do it often, which will become apparent why. If you know, you know. Hangman, wait a little while. I think I see my friends coming, riding many miles. Then you get some silver, you get a little gold. What did you bring me, my dear friends? Keep you from the gallows pole. Couldn't get no silver, couldn't get no gold. You know the way to that wall to keep you from the gallows pole. Hangman, hangman, wait a little while. I think I see my brother coming riding many miles. Brother, you bring me some silver to get a little gold. Why did you bring me that brother to keep you from the gallows pole? Brother, I brought you that silver. I got a little gold. I got a little of everything to keep you from the gallows pole. Oh, yes, I brought you to keep you from the gallows pole. Well, hangman, hangman, wait a little while. I think I see my sister coming around. Many a mile. Oh, sister, I implore you, take him by the hand. Take him to some shady power. Save me from the love of this man. Oh, please take him. Save me from the love of this madman. Hangman, hangman, upon your face a smile. Tell me that I'm free to run many miles. Oh, yes, she got a fine sister. She want my blood for cold. She want my blood boiling hot. Save me from the gallows pole. Oh, your brother brought me that silver, and your sister want my soul. But now I left the club so hard, so you're swinging from the gallows pole. You're swinging from the gallows pole. Swinging from the gallows pole. Swinging from the gallows pole. Swinging from the gallows pole, yeah. Without the extended outro.
We'll take it. My gosh. Give some claps in the chat for SteggyMusic, everybody. Amazing. Wow. That's such a fun song.
That's a fun one.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And I was writing in the chat, like, I'm imagining the drums kicking in and the mandolin kicking in different parts of the song. It's such a great song. But even just playing it on a guitar, it's such a jam. It's such a banger. It's such a good call.
It is.
Yeah. I'm glad that... I'm glad to I'm glad to see the enthusiasm in the chat for some classic Led Zeppelin. Just great stuff.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Jordy says that was wild. It was. Thank you for the claps, Kenny. Great to see Kenny. Great to see Kenny in the chat again. Like, it's really cool to see you back on Twitch. And, you know, I think it's interesting because, like, I feel like during the summer, wait, King says, get him some bread because that's a jam.
Yeah. That's funny.
That deserves a ding. Off the back wall. Let's go. Yeah. I love it a lot. But you know, I do think that the summer does seem to have had a lot of us maybe just dial back a little bit our streaming schedule, dial back a little bit our posting schedule. Because I've done that for sure. I've not streamed as much as I would in previous years. But I do still kind of keep it going a little bit so that it doesn't feel like I've completely taken a break, but I think it's been good. Like, I've been able to get out and do stuff. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you have been. I've been watching your Instagram posts.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad you've enjoyed those.
You've been out making moves.
It's been fun. Man, I've met so many people in the last few weeks. It's been a great time. It's been really cool. So, more to come. I think I do have a trip to Denver scheduled at the end of this month. That's going to be cool.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Try to catch up all the Denver peeps.
Let me bring it back in here.
Right on. Yeah, summer on Twitch is always thumbs down. I can imagine, right? Like, there's just so much to enjoy out there. So I never fault anyone for going on vacations and things during this time. Like, it just makes sense. Like, you know, so I've enjoyed Kenny's great photos and videos from Colombia and and other parts of, I think, Central America. Like, it was really cool to see. We'll talk about that during our spot coming up in a few weeks. But TwitchCon's also around the corner before you know it. That's right, Jordy. You going? You coming? You coming, Jordy? Ecuador. Ooh, nice. Temperate. Sweet. Yeah. Hopefully it wasn't too hot in Ecuador. That's pretty hot. It's pretty hot in Ecuador, but yeah, that's really good. But like going to other parts of the world like that, or going to Canada for a little bit, I'm like, you don't have to confine yourself to the West Coast for things like TwitchCon. And I've always been thinking, and then TwitchCon finally tries something different. It's Vegas. Like, Vegas, guys, like, really? And so we did okay, but it was just, it was a lot better in San Diego. But why not do a TwitchCon Chicago? Why not do a TwitchCon New York sometime? I think it'd be really cool. You could open the doors to
TwitchCon New York would be really memorable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Veda says Sarah's going. Sarah is going. Pump that up, too. Yep. It'd be fun to meet Sarah down there in TwitchCon. Kenny says it really wasn't. It was hotter in New York. Oh, okay. Good to know. Nope, but somebody you will. Okay, Jordy. I love that. Love that. Yeah, New York would be a fun one. I was in New York. You know what's funny? I think Kenny went in New York literally the week after I got back, which is like, dang it, I was this close to meeting Kenny in New York. I would have been like this close. I like totally faffed that, but I was off by days. But I did enjoy the real pizza. It was really great to see some real pizza for a change. Like, and more than just seeing it, eating it. Like, seeing it is cool, but like eating it is even better. Like it's really great. Steggy, I don't know if you've been to New York.
Well, shit.
But if you've not,
no, I haven't.
If you do make it to there someday,
it's so peoply there. How do you survive?
Well, fair question. You don't have to go to New York proper. If you go to New Jersey, if you go to Connecticut, way less people. You can enjoy the vibes, the countryside, the beautiful rolling hills, and you can have the same pizza, and it's really good. So if you wind up in those parts of in those parts of the world, the pizza will never be better. I'm telling you, it's the best pizza anywhere. So
there's a revolt in the chat.
Don't go to Jersey. Oh no, Veda, I had to take exception. I understand Veda's position. Now I understand the pizza of the 5 boroughs is phenomenal. David false information. Kenny concurs with Veda. Well, all right. Listen, I know we have our loyalties in this discussion. You know, this is interesting. You know why this is really interesting? Steggy, last week we had a raid from Ferdane and Friends, and the entire chat was all in on New Jersey. They were like, New Jersey pizza's better. It's the best. Tonight, we have a contingency from New York, and they're saying the New York pizza's better. And
That's
you know what?
Funny.
I love it. I'm here for all great pizza from the
Now,
Tri-State.
this needs to be the next Twitch tournament.
Pizza? Or just
pizzerias.
Food? Oh, pizzerias. Yeah. Okay.
Like all styles, all famous locations.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think you're onto something here. Like the pizzas, I don't know what I would call the name of the tournament. Would be tough for me to name.
Pizza is such a pizza is a polarizing topic.
Absolutely. You've already seen it. You're seeing it in the chat.
No, deep dish. Yeah. No, it's got to be New York. Oh no, Neapolitan pizza. That's like real Italian pizza.
Yeah.
Or thin crust. I like it thin, like what's your toppings? Do you put pineapple on it or should I shoot you? Or like there's so many really volatile positions on pizza. So I think exploring that would be really fun.
That would be fun. You're right. It would be really great. Pizza Rama is a suggestion from King as the title. Very cool. Extra cheese, that's it. Veda says, as a born and raised New Yorker, it is in my DNA to hate Jersey.
I respect Veda's position here on the extra cheese, especially. It's a purist standpoint, and I can get on board with that. However, if you're not going to go the purist route, it's got to be pepperoni.
Yeah, I'm definitely more forgiving in terms of what you can put on a pizza. I have no problem with pineapple on pizza. That's fine. It wouldn't be my first choice, though. It wouldn't be my second choice. It wouldn't even be my 5th choice. But I'm good with it. Like if you put it in there, I'm good with it. But less is more for me. I don't want too many toppings because then if you put too much stuff on it, then you're taking away from the taste of the pizza. And so pepperoni spot is perfect, right? Like that's perfect. Like,
yeah.
You ever had the cup pepperoni? Like it's so fresh that it turns into a cup when you bake it. That is the best pepperoni.
I have occasionally had that, and it's amazing.
It's so.
I like them nice and crispy.
Yeah, those are great. Yeah.
Now I want to go make a pizza. I do love to make my own pizza. I have a cast iron pizza that I make that's really good. I use a cup of flour, half a cup water, teaspoon of sugar, quarter teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon yeast, and a little glug of olive oil in there.
Get the recipe down. I love it. Yeah.
And but then, smooth that out with like just a little dusting of semolina flour on the bottom of the pan and some olive oil and some oregano. Oh my gosh!
Oh, you said olive oil. You had me at olive oil. I'm sold.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't make a pizza without olive oil.
Gotta have the olive oil. Gotta have olive oil. So good. So good.
Like, what are you gonna use? Crisco?
Some people do. It's very. You remember we were talking about how like TikTok is more unhinged than Instagram.
Kuya.
That shit is where. Oh, we have Kuya in the chat. What's up, Kuya? OMG, that's Steggy. It is. What's up, Kuya? Welcome in. Shout out to Kuya. Now Kenny's comment is a very tasty comment. Let me read it. Give me tacos over pizza every time. You know, I can dig that because like tacos. If you had to pick one to eat every day, pizza's great. I'm gonna say pizza's great. Just to be clear, but tacos are great too. You know, like I totally respect that opinion for sure. See, if you had to pick one and you could only have one every day, you could only pick one. See,
pizza for me.
It's still pizza.
It's more versatile,
but pizza's versatile too. Like it's just like what Veda said earlier. You can cover all the food groups in one. With pizza, it's true. Like you could have dessert pizza, you could have veggie pizza, right? You got seafood pizza, pepperoni pizza, plain old cheese.
Oh my god, seafood pizza.
Okay, yes. No, is that bad? Did I cross a line?
No. I love.
Oh, you seafood. Love it. Okay. I was gonna say,
if I could choose, like, to give up all foods except for seafood, and like I could do that for free seafood. You know, like crab legs, scallops, shrimp. Fish.
That does sound good.
It's amazing. Mussels.
Yeah.
I even like the calamari. I love squid. You know, I'm not too keen on oysters, but I do like clams and mussels.
I get you. I mean, oysters are kind of an acquired taste because it's like the texture is gonna. You have to really coach yourself.
It's the texture.
Yeah, that texture is. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Let me see. Kuya says burger tacos, lengua for me. Oh, lengua tacos. Yes. Kenny knows. Kuya says
no, Kuya, we won't be doing that.
If you haven't noticed by now, Steggy is a Ninja Turtle. You can't change his mind. Oh, I do know you're a big fan of the Ninja Turtles, and I know I am too, or I have been. I haven't caught up with them lately, but I remember when I was a kid, I loved them.
What was your go-to franchise as a kid, like toys and show? Like,
oh, good question.
What was your number one?
When I was 9, it was totally Ninja Turtles. I watched the show every day, including Saturday. Like it was on every day. Like so, I'd watch the show all the time. I bought the toys. I had so many toys. I had a ridiculous amount of Ninja Turtle toys. I'm pretty sure I gave them all away by now. But at one point, I had like a box like this big, like a chest like this, about. I don't know, like this tall, like some, and it was just all full of Ninja Turtles.
I can't think of those, Kuya. I can't think of those little PSAs at the end without thinking of the funny, like overdubbed ones.
Knowing is half the battle.
Oh,
I love it. I also got fake Transformers in China. Interesting. But
Transformers was good. I was into He-Man at a very early age.
He-Man was fun. Yeah.
Because sword, of
course.
Because sword. And then Turtles came along and definitely dominated my toy purchases.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
do you remember the turtles with the like manhole cover shells, and it had that ripcord where you could do the voice line?
Oh, really? I kind of remember that. I didn't. I don't think I had one though. But that's really cool.
I need to find this thing now.
Yeah.
They had the bubble bomber. Did you ever see the bubble bomber?
If I let me look it up. I think I did. I think I did. I had the
It's
crank.
like an airplane, and it had like a pistol handle built into the bottom.
Do you know that
And
crank? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
the smell that the bubble bomber made when you pulled the trigger, and it did the little bubble solution. It had this motor, and it gave off this really specific smell that I will never forget as long as I live. If I smelled it right now, I would know that's the bubble bomber, because I haven't smelled it
Oh wow.
for 35 years, but damn it, I will never forget it.
Hot damn, Steggy. I just found a photo of the bubble bomber, and yeah, let's jog some memories, everybody. Hold on. You ready? Okay. Bubble bomber. You ready for it? Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Yes, with the little corkscrew nose.
That's great. I didn't have the bubble bomber, but I did have the Krang mobile. You remember the great like the remember Krang, the arch and the sort of like the overarching enemy? Yeah. Like he was like Shredder's boss. And so Krang had like
didn't Krang come in two parts though? It was like the guy and then the brain.
Right. Exactly.
Were they both Krang, or did they have separate names? I can't remember now.
I think the guy was just like the bodysuit for Krang. I don't think they both had. That's a good question. Like I always felt like that was just like he was controlling that just to have like mobility, because otherwise he's just a blob. You can't go anywhere. So, a good question. Hold on. I'm trying to find it because I had. I might not find it, but you remember the drill thing, right? Like the drill bus, whatever. Like it was.
Yeah, the Technodrome.
The Technodrome. Thank you for identifying that. Technodrome. Yeah, I found it. Oh no, I didn't have that. That is actually kind of amazing. Like, okay, so let me show you the Technodrome. The Technodrome was in the cartoon was unbelievable, but the Technodrome in toy form was even better. So that's what this is. Yeah, that was amazing. I did not have this, no, but it was really cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Hey, Crickster, welcome back. Back and in the pool. Let's go. Keep it cool. I love it. But before we go off topic too much, who was your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Oh, okay. So Raphael, obviously.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's subjectively the best. He's the coolest. He took the most risks. He had the best sarcastic responses. And I might catch a lot of hate for this, but I am 1990s movie Turtles above all else. The live action movie was my Ninja Turtles.
That was kind of the peak. That was peak Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that movie was insane. Like it was really good for the. I mean,
that was a masterpiece. Yeah. on no budget too.
Did not know it was no budget. That's really funny.
Yeah, they made that on next to nothing.
Wow. We gotta give it up.
Did you know? It had, I think his name is Sam. What's his name? The dude that plays Hammer Industries guy from Iron Man. Is in the Ninja Turtles movie.
Really?
Yeah, when they first get to like the juvenile delinquent center.
Okay.
That the Foot Clan have running in there, and he's like, he asked, "Do you want the regular menthol cigarettes?" And he's handing them to the kids. That's Hammer Industries, dude.
Oh wow! Iron Man. Look at that.
What's his name? Is it Sam Raimi? Is that, or am I conflating that with somebody else's name? What is his name?
I'd have to see it. I'd have to see that scene again to really know. I probably would jog it. I'd probably figure it out from that point. Welcome back, Celtic. Back, had a call. Chicken plate sounds yum. It was really great. Thank you, Celtic. Michelangelo's my favorite. That's gonna be a popular one. I love that, Jordy. Mine was Donatello because I just loved the brain. he had really incredible engineering skills, and he was like, he had really good leadership qualities. So that was my guy back then. And Donatello obviously would have been. I'm sorry. Leonardo must have also been like a really good popular pick because like the athletic skills and so on, the sword, you know.
Sam Rockwell. I knew it was an SR.
Oh,
name.
Sam, really? That was Sam Rockwell back then?
Sam Rockwell.
Wow.
That's his name.
No shit.
I had to go look it up real quick.
Sam Rockwell's had a lot of really great roles over the years. Like, he's had some really cool roles. Like, yeah, that's really great. I think I even saw Sam Rockwell in a movie, like, recently. I can't remember. I cannot remember which one it was, but I definitely did see him. That's great. Wow. Awesome. How about Ziggy, says Kuya? Ziggy was before the trolls got popular. I remember the cartoon Ziggy. I'm not sure if that's the same guy. Like, you remember that squiggly cartoon Ziggy in the comics?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Well, Ziggy also had a lot of calendars. It was...
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. I vaguely remember it. But I don't think I've ever seen the show.
I don't know if Ziggy had a show. I think Ziggy was just like a print thing. Like,
oh. Okay.
Yeah. If he did, that must be a really boring show because like the Ziggy cartoons or the Ziggy comics were pretty boring. So like, I can't even imagine that being a show. But then again, I didn't think Dilbert would be a show either.
Did you ever watch the original Ghostbusters cartoon?
When you say original, you mean like the Ghostbusters that came before the real Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah, the one that had nothing to do with the Ghostbusters movies.
But they made it. But apparently, they had the trademark on the name Ghostbusters in the beginning.
Yeah. Yes.
Did you know that? Like, that's really interesting. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I watched it thinking it was the Ghostbusters, and I'm like, this is dumb. What is this? There's like a monkey that goes around with them. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, like traveling around with Slimer made much more sense, apparently. But yeah, like, and that car that they had was cracked.
Yeah, you know, if either of us were to do like a Discord movie thing on that, or Discord watch along of that, people would have no idea what was going on. Of like, this isn't Ghostbusters. What are you talking about? Did you make this up? Like, no, we didn't make this up. This is an actual thing. There was an actual cartoon called Ghostbusters, which had nothing to do with the movie. Like, and they actually had the trademark first before the movie. So interesting.
Thundercats was amazing.
I never saw much of Thundercats. It looked cool though. Yeah, I always liked the intro. But
I liked Mum-Ra. I thought he was a cool villain.
Yeah.
And
Tobias, how's it going? Good, I'm good. How are you? Welcome in. We've been talking about classic cartoons.
The sword was really cool.
Yeah.
The way that it was like a dagger and then turned into a full-blown sword. I had the sword and claw, like the orange hand claw thingy combo.
Nice.
When I was a kid.
Okay.
It's really cool.
I never got to see Voltron. I think it was out before I was old enough to see it. Like, it may have been out just a year or two before, or I just could never find it on TV. But were you into Voltron at all?
I did like Voltron, yes, which is why I liked Power Rangers so much. Right. I was like, oh, this is Voltron with ninjas. Let's go.
See, that's an improvement. I think Power Rangers is a big improvement over Voltron. Yeah, I agree.
It was. The original Power Rangers was my jam. I loved it so much. I rocked Power Rangers all the way up to where the original cast started leaving. When they replaced the Yellow Ranger with I forget who they replaced her with, but like she went, and then like the Red Ranger was gone. I'm like, no, this is dumb. And I was growing out of it at that point too. I was getting too old to really like. I think I might have. Well, I mean, I'm cooler than that.
I thought I was too cool for it at the time. But it was a show that I did not appreciate in its day because I watched it. Somebody replayed it. I don't know who, like FXX or somebody else. Some channel put it on like only like 5 years ago, and I'm like, you know, this show is actually pretty good. Like, it's terrible acting, right? But it's not really about the acting. It's about the fight sequences, and they were great. Like, it was really good stuff. And you know, good for them. Like it was really fun. It's a kick-ass show for sure.
Yeah. Well, the secret is they stole those fight sequences from another show.
From a Japanese show. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
This is the American way.
It was literally
Let's
just
repurpose everything.
So they just added like these cutscenes basically between the fight sequences, which were
I always sensed something was weird. Something weird was going on because like the camera quality for like the school shots and all like the unmasked shots had this different film grain quality to it.
Yep.
And then they went to like the battles and like the Zoids fighting and like everything had this much older grained film, lower quality look to it, almost like a Godzilla film. And I'm like, what is something wrong? I am unsure. Because I was too young to really understand what that was, but it always stuck in my mind that there was something weird about the two different vibes the film had.
That's a good eye. That's a good eye.
Oh my god, I did see Gem.
I don't think I really saw Gem. My sister loved Gem. My sister's a big fan of Gem. What did you say?
Talking about old nostalgic cartoon vibes.
Yeah,
it's good.
How do you
what it do, Steggy? It do, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it do, but it do.
Tobias, have you had any favorite shows over the years, like specifically like in the arena of action kids shows, like the ones you grew up with? Like, what were some of your favorites?
Action kids shows? Are we talking like cartoons or like live?
It can be, well, since we mentioned Power Rangers, it could be both, so it could be either one.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I don't know. Like action? Probably we've been through them all. Ninja Turtles,
I think we did them all.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
I did like Three Ninjas.
The movie?
Movie, but it's not a show.
It's silly. I liked it too.
Anything fighting was good. Oh, Ronin Warriors. Have you ever seen that?
For sure. Good times.
Oh, I love the Ronin Warriors. I was a big Sage fan. The Nodachi was my vibe.
Nice. No, I think it's pretty much everything. I mean, I don't know if Captain N and the Nintendo people cartoon counts. There was some fighting, not a lot.
I think it counts if you want it to count, Davey. Because
you
know, he had a gun. He had the little Nintendo zapper, so that counts as action.
It's a true story. Yeah. Well, then would Cobra Kai be part, or is that too far?
My favorite was the Legend of Zelda.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Series. It had like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
And with the "Excuse me, princess" tagline. It was so good. It was so bad. It was
so bad. It was good. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
To buy Jordy says Sailor Moon for Japanese animation. Oh, Sailor Moon was hot. That was good. That's a good one.
I didn't get into much Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
But I hear it was really good.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of crossing more to like, it's a little bit more recent, and then you get into like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and then that's like stuff that's, by then I'm already an adult, so it's like it's not really stuff I can really grow up with, but really good stuff though all the way around. Tobias says, well, Power Rangers is one of them. When they came out with the SNES game of it, that was awesome sauce. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I played that. Have you played that? The SNES version?
I did. I rented it one weekend. Back when, you didn't just buy every game, you rented them.
Yeah.
It was good times. I can't tell you how many times I rented Mega Man. I never owned it, but I played it so many times.
Which one though? Like Mega Man 2, Mega Man X, Mega Man
2 was the best. I loved the soundtrack, and the soundtrack alone was the reason I rented it so many times.
It's a heck of a soundtrack. It's a kick-ass soundtrack, yeah.
Yo, DJ!
What up? Yeah, Mega Man X was the GOAT. Yeah, Mega Man X is a brilliant game. It is such a gorgeous game. I wish I had played it. I have not played it. I'd love to, though. Because it looks amazing. Because like, it was like the first, if I remember, it was the first of the SNES games.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah. Back when Blockbuster was around, yeah. Although I never rented from Blockbuster in those days. I'd always rank from like the janky grocery store rental place or some other like mom and pop
we had
place.
this chain out here, West Coast Video.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, we would go in and rent from them. And
yeah, you know
they had the fantasy section that I wasn't allowed in because I was too little.
They call it the fantasy.
And I'm like, no, but it was like, you know the fantasy movies I'm talking about.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And like, I didn't know why I couldn't watch them. I'm like, there are swords on these box covers. Why can't I watch these movies? And it just didn't sit well with me, Davy.
Oh, poor little Steggy. Yeah. Oh, can we give a shout to DJ, by the way? Y'all in the chat. Let me see. Tobias, my favorite game of all time was Morrowind. Great music score and the opening scene. Hey, wake up here. Listen to that. I wish I could. I've not seen that one.
Yo, John.
But the Barbie song was okay. I got you. Hey, John, what's up? Can we give a shout out to John Oakwood as well? Friends. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you all.
I never got into Morrowind. I was playing a lot of Halo at that time. And I tried to play Morrowind. And I couldn't get into it. It just seemed like I couldn't find my footing in the game, and I would wander around aimlessly looking for stuff because I didn't have the patience to like follow the conversations. And it was a real missed opportunity because I loved Oblivion when that came out. I played it into the ground.
Oh, really?
I played more Oblivion than probably any other game I've played.
Oh man. I love that's a beautiful thing though when a game grabs your attention that much. That's awesome. Yeah. Jordy says Halo CE is my favorite game of all time. You know, let's go.
Yes.
These are great. Okay, so Halo was a phenomenal game. I'm trying to Halo. So Descent was before that, right? Descent was like the first game of that type that I could remember, and Descent was wild because like. You could move in so many different dimensions. You're just floating around. And
I remember Descent. That was like a fever trip.
Yeah.
Video game.
I
bought a joystick just to play that.
Yeah, you needed it. It was like you had to deal with all the different the different planes. Like you were going in different directions. Like there was no straight left, right, up, down. It's like full 360 degree movement and then up and down too. It's like it's a crazy game. You're right. Like it was a wild one. John, what are some of your favorite games got like over the years? I mean, John certainly is an expert in the field, right? So imagine Green Guy. Feel free. Green Guy mentioned Mega Man X. That's great. Tobias mentioned Morrowind, and then Halo CE. Jordy, another solid. Yeah, Halo is really. Now, what are they up to now? Isn't it like Halo? Wait, hold on. Let me figure out. No, I'm confusing Halo with Destiny.
Wars or something like that.
Yeah. Halo's had a very long and very
I did like 3 and then Reach and then I'm like, oh, it's still going. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. John says Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem is my favorite from GameCube. Ooh.
I have never even heard of that. Oh yeah, the Mass Effect
is
yeah, absolutely.
Great series.
I got the Legendary Edition and I've played it like I've done the full run like 6 times since Legendary came out. At least once a year.
That's cool.
And then more than that actually. So Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
That's my Apex game right there. I may have played more Oblivion because I went through a thing where me and my friend were playing together after, high school, and like we would go do some other things that we won't mention here on camera,
Did they involve fantasy? I don't know.
No, well, they led to fantasy.
Okay.
A lot of snacking and Oblivion.
Ooh,
a lot of that.
Fair.
So yeah, but like Chrono Trigger was right around that 10-year-old Steggy age, and it was
that's cool. And you talk about
cemented.
Chrono Trigger also had amazing soundtrack. Amazing. Like you still hear people on Twitch like doing pieces from Chrono Trigger. It's a really great series for that, for music. Tobias says, yeah, Halo turned the game industry 180 degrees. Absolutely. Yeah. Amazing game. John says, I love Final Fantasy 3 and Secret of Mana on the SN. Is it Mana? I'm not sure.
Yeah. Secret of Mana. I do Secret of Mana or Secret of Mana. I've never said Secret of Mana. That's the first.
I didn't know. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay. Secret of Mana. Okay. Well, I've seen videos of it, and it's really cool. It's a cool game, for sure.
Yeah. I love that they took the JRPG feel and then made it into an action RPG with no like paused menus. I mean, it did pause if you cast magic, but mostly it's active attacking, which is really different for Squaresoft at the time.
Yeah. John says, yes, exactly that, Steggy. Yeah. Put that jam with that mana. There you go.
I feel like we could get like Parsec working and maybe do like a 3-way stream and play Secret of Mana at some point.
Oh, with John? Or that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, I'd be down.
If we can get the latency low enough. It's got to be playable because somebody has to host it. There's just no other way of doing it, I think.
True. John says, I felt like I was more in control of my character. That's a big thing.
All right, John.
Yeah.
What's your favorite weapon?
And while you answer that, Tobias says, I'm so excited that Sky Oblivion is about to come out. Yeah, let's go. Tell me more about Sky Oblivion. I've not heard of that game. What are some of the features of that game?
From Secret of Mana, John. Sky Oblivion is it's Skyrim mod total conversion that adds all of Oblivion. So this was before the remaster came out.
Okay.
And they were trying to do Skyrim in the Oblivion engine. And it's been the longest process. And they were afraid it was going to get side railed a few times. But especially with the release of the remastered Oblivion. But they did not squash it, and it's coming out, and it's like one of the most anticipated mod drops in the gaming culture.
Tobias, I totally understand where you're coming from now. Like, yeah, I know Skyrim very well. That's awesome. Like that's gonna be so satisfying once that comes out. See, I do think that you have such a I think it's really neat that you've run down a bunch of games that you've played. Second, and honestly, I feel like you'd get a good audience if you were playing these games on stream over time. Like I feel like you get some audiences because these are very familiar games.
That's what my alt channel was gonna be about.
Mm-hmm.
But then I lost the drive to do that, so I just never did.
The time is the toughest part. You have to commit the time, so I understand that. Yeah. Elden Ring is a good modern game. Yeah, Elden Ring is a popular one on Twitch too. So we see a lot of people playing that. John says I use the spear. Good reach in that weapon.
Yeah, the spear's amazing. I love the spear, and I know it's weak, but I like the chakram.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm a big Xena fan, so
yeah.
I like the chakram.
Bibliobetta, welcome in, Susan. Welcome. Great to have you join us in chat, my friend. Yeah, both Secret and Legend of Mana are great. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed those games too. Let's see. John says, I never did play Legend of Mana. Clearly, I need to look into this. You should. It sounds like a great game.
There's a whole Mana franchise that is out there waiting to be played.
Yeah.
But Legend... a game that I could steer you to if you're not familiar. I did not play the whole franchise. I just played this one game because it's really cool. And I will tell you why. It's Breath of Fire 3 for the PlayStation. And the thing that drew me into Breath of Fire 3 is the protagonist is a dragon that's turned human but it can revert like back to its dragonness state through the use of genes that you can collect. And you can mix and match these genes to augment the type of dragon that you transform into, which is really freaking cool.
Whoa.
So like collecting these and like turning into like a behemoth lightning dragon that can just kill everything is one of the most fun things I've ever done in a game. And if that wasn't enough, the characters are really great and memorable, and the story is such a joy to play through. Highly recommend Breath of Fire 3.
So you can be a dragon in a game. That's a really fun idea. Yeah. Pardon me while I'm adjusting all this lighting. I have a new ring light, so the balance of my ring lights, my 2 ring lights, is still something I'm experimenting with. So
I just have the one. It go off. This is dark mode, Steggy.
That's excellent technology.
It's the only light in this room down here other than the standing old lamp from the 70s that's over in the corner. It's one of those like brass fixtures that go all the way up, and it's got the old style shade. It's not like a Danglies shade. It's like a real conservative white cloth shade, and it's everything on it is like off-white, because apparently white didn't exist in the 70s. It was just beige.
Anything that could be white turned into brown or orange.
Yeah. It's it definitely it has that vibe, of cheap 70s living room furniture.
I got you. Yeah, it's a good vibe. I feel that vibe behind it for sure.
I like that aesthetic. I had this coffee table that had like some nice carving into it, and it was like really cheap particle board with like some really nice looking veneer on it, so that it was like fake nice. But I really loved it. And it's gone now, and I cry myself to sleep over it.
Because you can't replace something like that. I totally understand.
No, you can't. It just it has an energy to it.
Yeah, a very unique energy. Like so let's catch up on the chat. Okay, so let's see. Jordy says another favorite game of mine is the first Hades. Such a good game. John says the best weapon I ever had in a video game was in Diablo 2 though. And Tobias adds,
what was that weapon, John?
Let's hear from John the answer. And as we do, Tobias says, so one of the first MM or RPG FPS that came out in about 2002 that is actually really fun is a game called Neocron. Does anyone remember Neocron? That's an interesting one.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
And Bibi Betcha says, hello, new here, but I've watched and listened to a couple of Steggy's music streams before I created a Twitch account. Oh my goodness. It's great to have you. Thank you I'm really glad to have you here. And glad you're enjoying Steggy's time. Steggy is a tremendous entertainer. So we're glad to have you as part of this as well. All the credit to you, Steggy. You bring people together, once again, for the good vibes and good conversations. Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
How are the... I guess we have to give some... We have to, like... do some memorials for the dozens and dozens of socks that have lost their lives, like trying... Is that how we put that? No, they've been knocked off. So the dozens of socks that have fallen in recent...
they've been displaced.
Displaced. It's a good way to put it. Yeah. So salute to the socks who risked it all, but were rocked hard by Steggy's wonderful vibes. But yeah, I hope you find a lot of cool places in Twitch. Bibilo Beto, if you browse around, you'll be surprised how many cool things there are on this platform. So definitely explore and take chances if you can, because this is really cool to you might be surprised what you'll find. It's really fun. Ninja Gaiden, solid classic. I remember Ninja Gaiden. Let's see. John says, it was a sword that made enemies flee in fear, and it had a chance to freeze them. So enemies would run away from me in slow motion, OP random creation from Charcy the blacksmith. I got an Act 1 and used it for the rest of the game. I mean, once you get a weapon like that, how do you beat it? Like, I don't think anything lives up to that. It's pretty good.
Well, it eventually stops doing damage, unfortunately.
I gotcha. Yeah.
It is the way of Diablo.
Crawling on the chain links of Ninja Gaiden. Let's go.
I think I'm going to wrap it up here.
All right, Steggy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging out. Like I realize we've been blessed to have you. Thank you so much. Take care. It's been a 5.5.
It's been really fun.
Thank
you so much for having me on, Davy. It was really great to have the chance to be here because I freaking love you so much, dude. You're amazing.
Thank you. Privilege is mine.
I love
Steggy.
what you do for the community, and it's really my vibe. Like spotlighting other community members is really important to me, and I think that's one of the things we have in common.
I appreciate you, Steggy. It's great. Have a great time on New Tune coming up, and rest well, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here too. All the best, dude. We'll see you soon. Bye, Steggy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That's SteggyMusic, folks. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Like, I really appreciate it. Like, honestly, all the credit to Steggy for, like, bringing so many people into the chat tonight. Like, I really think that that's just the cool person that Steggy is. So, I've had so much fun talking video games with all of you. Steggy certainly has quite a wealth of experience in that. Let's catching up on chat. John says, I'm glad I caught some of the stream you both rock. Thank you so much, John. You rock too, of course. Give a big shout out to our friend John Oakwood. Tobias says, Steggy, you got them pipes and you can really play that guitar. I love that, Tobias. It's so true. We got to hear a little bit of that earlier tonight as well. So big thanks to SteggyMusic. Y'all go follow Steggy. There's the link in the chat. Thanks for the shout, King. Biblio Beto says, I've been watching streams here since late March. I mostly enjoy musical and chatting ones. Well, Beto, you are in the right place. We feature a little bit of both. Mostly chatter over here. But there's music too. We have karaoke streams. We also do other music-related events, so we're glad to have you here, and you're always welcome to come back anytime if you loved it. We're gonna have actually more musicians joining us for interviews coming up in the next few weeks. In fact, our next one will be next week, where we're gonna be hanging out with Is Gotta Be May, based here in Los Angeles, much like myself, and May's got those cozy vibes. The awesome, like that smooth guitar. It's really cool. Like May's relatively new to streaming, maybe not the newest, but starting to build a pretty good following, and I'm really excited to catch up with May. I've been to some of May's live shows in LA too. Really cool. And Stuart, great to see you. Stuart says, dang, I'm late. No worries. Welcome in. What is the time? Oh, yeah. So that'll be September 10th. I believe that's a Wednesday. Let me go make sure. I haven't done a full interview stream in a while, so I have to remember for myself, like, what time. But it should be 9 o'clock Eastern. So 9 to 11 Eastern on September 10th. And then a week later, we're hanging out with Kenny from the Prog Rock Piano Bar. Should be great. And in between, we might have a pretty amazing guest. We might have a really awesome guest in the middle. I haven't confirmed it yet. But the awesome guest could join us in between those two spots as well. So really glad to get interviews back up and running. And we'll keep doing it for the foreseeable future. So I'll stay on the horn. But May's going to be great. Do not miss May's spot. It'll be really great to chat. May's really fun to talk to. It shall be fun. Stuart, how are you? How's everything? You holding up okay? Stuart, I'm glad to see you. And in case Tobias saying, keep doing what you do, Davey, it is awesome. Thank you, Tobias. It's awesome to see you too. It's lovely to have you here. And it's way fun whenever we can catch you here. Okay, we have a photo. Oh, this is real. Okay. I just got a photo. I got a photo from Mocker earlier tonight, which is. Look at this. No. that. Oh dear. That's not good. I don't know how to do... Okay, I'm just gonna save it then. But anyway, yeah, thank you, Tobias. It's always lovely to have you here. I do appreciate you being here tonight as well. Well, I remember when I met you last year, I think it was the TwitchCon, and you were every bit the kind, generous being that I would have expected you to be. And it's great to whenever you can be by here. We really appreciate it a lot. Always good to run into you in other people's chats too, of course. Okay, I think I got it. Took a while, but okay. So this is Mocker Plays Mouse, and this would probably be disorienting for certain folks, but this is actually a really good productivity mouse. Because when I was working my first full-time job, I had a couple people who had a mouse like this, and the purpose is to really minimize the effects of carpal tunnel. What the heck? Anonymous, is that a Tenzi? Holy cow! Thank you so much for your 10 gift subs. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much. My goodness, you're so kind to do that. Thank you so much for the hype. Happy September to you. Holy cow. And Betta says, thanks for the nice welcome. You're so welcome. We're glad to have you here. You know, I know that sometimes I have a tough time telling who's, when new people are coming and they genuinely want to vibe. But when you do, it's always great to have you aboard. Sometimes people just want to troll. And we deal with them how we deal with them. But when folks are hanging out, it's always a great thing for us. So we're always glad to have new friends here in our chat. Let's see. But thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Holy cow. That do be a Tenzi. King confirms. I love it. Thank you, Ghosty. Absolutely. And Celtic gets one of the subs. I love it. Thank you so much for all your gift subs, everybody. And Kuya gets one too. And Veda gets one too. And Green Guy gets one too. And Windows of the Sky gets one. That's cool. Windows of the Sky is a pretty amazing creator on the platform. Yeah, that's a great stuff. Like, that is amazing stuff. We don't get that often here on this channel, so thank you so much. Is there anything we could do, add-on, if you're in the chats, if you would like to redeem anything, go ahead. I can do a bean. I mean, I understand you probably try to lay low, and I understand that, but we thank you so much for your generosity, my friend. So yeah, this is the mouse that Magra has, and I honestly feel like I would totally have a good time. I think that would be really great for my work. I feel like I might be needing that mouse in a few years. Beto says, has anyone here played one of the games from the Phantasy Star series? I really enjoyed it back then, including the soundtrack. Has anyone here played the Phantasy Star series? Seems like a fun game. I've not played it myself, but hopefully you have, friends. And we've really had a really great chat tonight, so thank you all for the raids tonight as we've gone along this evening. It's been really fun. Jordy says a bean for each sub, Davy, is the least you could do. I'm not going to go that far, but you know what you could do. If a hype train commences, then there will be additional beans for that. So perhaps, if you have bits floating around, you can make more beans happen with the bits. Tobias' Phantom Star Online was a thinking fun, so yes. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Fantasy Star Online. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Fantasy Star, yeah. So quick poll of the chat. Since we've talked about games tonight, how many of you been to PAX? Because PAX is a really, really good game convention. Now, the thing I would always warn people about is that if you're interested in like seeing music or people playing music, PAX is not for you. But if you're big fans of games, any kind of game, not just video games, but also card games and board games, PAX represents all the games really well. And so they just had PAX this past weekend up in Seattle. They had PAX East earlier in the year in Boston. I was privileged to attend that. Really fun. So have you been to PAX? Not necessarily this year, but at any point in your life, have you been to PAX? Because it is a really good convention. And you learn about games too. Like you learn about the making of games. You learn about what games are coming out. And then you even see people like have reunions of like people who develop games or voice talents for games. It's really good all the way around. Jordy says that sounds like a great fun. I will check it out, Davey. Nice. Yeah, and I think the cool thing with PAX is it is not, at least from what I remember, I don't think it's as expensive as TwitchCon. It's a very, very cool idea. And they did have PAX in other locations at certain points. I do not know where they are now, aside from Seattle and Boston. But, pretty cool. Jordy says, do they sell games at events? They do. Man, they sell all sorts of great games. And if you're a fan of vintage games, like SNES or NES or even Atari, I think they did Atari. But they definitely do NES and SNES and Genesis and PlayStation. Every PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They have an amazing assortment of classic games. If you were like looking for a game, like, oh, I was having such a tough time finding this game online or wherever, you might find it at PAX. Like they have an outstanding like selection of classic games to go with like regular games. They have soundtracks that they sell on vinyl or on CD or what have you, and they have like merch. They have like it's really well put together. Such a huge display of so many different games all over the place. Like, great stuff. When I was at PAX East, my favorite part of PAX East were the discussion panels. They were really good. And some of them were like wacky, you know, like they had a Jackbox panel where people were just goofing around, like playing doing a Jackbox, basically, I think, is what I remember. I really wanted to go to that. I missed out. That looked like a lot of fun. It's like the Black Hat Convention versus DEF CON. Oh, right. That's a good way to put it. Beto says, I'm from Brazil, so no worries. But if they have something like that in Brazil, that must be amazing. It must be really fun. So... Just resting my voice. I'm just trying to carry the momentum, but Steggy was great tonight. It was really great to hang out with Steggy tonight. It was so good. I had so much fun chatting with Steggy again. Some of my favorite conversations are just the ones that you're not really trying that hard. We're just kind of hanging, and then you just have great you just have great spirited conversations. Interestingly, we had discussed in the middle of the stream our next potential contest. The contests are a recent thing we do here on the Sandwich Show. It's become a big part of the channel. And we thought a battle of the pizzas would be the next big contest in the history of the Sandwich Show. So we're still trying to figure out what to name it. Like, I think Kingston Pizzarama might be a title. I have to think that through, because there's a lot of potential for titles. But we would be pitting like famous pizzerias from famous cities. So, for example, in New York, you're looking at like Di Fara that gets talked about a lot. I think they're still gonna have some game even now. I think Di Fara would still have some game all these years later. You would have like Grimaldi's, you know. In LA, you probably would be looking at like Matza. I'm kind of going off old information with LA. LA's got so many different new pizzerias now. Like, there's probably a bunch of them now. But in Phoenix, you still have Pizzeria Bianca, I think is what it's called. That's an amazing spot. In Chicago, of course, you're looking at let me see. Chicago has... Why am I blanking on this? I've known these guys forever. Like, how do I not know this? Like, it's too bad John's not in the chat, because John could totally fill me in on this. Like, I totally forgot. But Lou Malnati's, there we go. Golly, how could I forget that? And Giordano's and Lou Malnati's would be the big ones in Chicago. Detroit, you have epic Detroit-style pizza. You would have the Detroit-style pizza, that's square slices and everything. Really good. And then there's stuff in between. If you go to Ohio, Donato's would be the one. That's the one everyone talks about. That's a big one. Beto says, yes, but I used to go to game tech conventions only in the late 1990s. Oh, I gotcha. Right on. Conventions kind of hit a peak in the 90s. They're not just like game conventions, but computer conventions, electronics conventions. Those are some really good years for conventions. Like, conventions were really up in their game in the 90s. Yeah. Oh, John's back. I love it. Sorry I let you down by being away. Yeah, Lou Malnati's is super good. Nice. Gino's East is another in Chicago. Let's go. See, the Chicago region is going to have a lot of activity. I think we're going to get a lot of people weighing in on that. That should be really fun. Now, with the New York region, or I don't think I can call it New York. We'll call it the Northeast region, because if I just call it New York, New Jersey people will be very angry. And if I call it the tri-state area pizza, then New York people will be very angry. And then if I call it the New York, New Jersey pizza, then Connecticut people will be very angry. So I can't win. I'm just going to call it Northeast. We'll call it a day. And we'll throw in Boston somewhere in there too. So Northeast region, Chicago region, West Coast region. Do we even attempt the South? No. We'll do Midwest instead. So maybe we'll just do Midwest instead, yeah. So Midwest. I should check out Gino's. I've had Lou Malnati's, not the original one, obviously, but like one, I think I saw maybe like a location that's further west or something. Yeah, sports conventions are hot too. That's right, Jordy. Yeah. Oh, hi, Seaman. What's going on, Seaman friend? How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're doing all right. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Does Texas have good pizza? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I mean no disrespect, but you know, here's the thing. Texas is doing great with breakfast tacos, Mexican food, barbecue. We don't need to concern ourselves with Texas pizza. Like, this is okay. It's okay. We don't have to. We can just move on. Texas has a lot of other good food. We don't need to make fun of Texas pizza. The thing is, I don't know if anyone's gonna defend it. So it's best not to dwell on that topic. We'll walk on home. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh, Steven had an interesting one. So maybe we would just call it South. I guess we'll just call it South. Right. Even though maybe Southeast is probably better. I'm going to call it Southeast. Yeah. Southeast is good. Because we have West, which covers like a lot of West. That covers like everything from San Diego to like Seattle. And then it probably goes all the way to Denver, honestly. And Denver has good pizza. Let me tell you, Denver has some really, really solid pizza. Very good. It's not New York pizza, but it's good. You know, Denver's pizza is decent. Pretty good. So I know that Seaman mentioned something in the DC area, like Peppa's. That's one. And we can go from there. You know, there's like a lot of choices. So yeah, I will ask around as far as how to name that contest, but like piece of the pie, I don't know, something like that, right? Like, slice of the pie, or something like that. I think would be really a good name for the contest. And we'll have our videos, we'll have our Instagram reels, we'll have photos. And, maybe we can get representatives for each of these places to join us and talk about what's great. And listen, I don't need to, I could talk about what the pizza is in Texas, but I don't think North Carolina and South Carolina would be a whole lot better for what it's worth. But no matter where you are, and this is true, in California is certainly not a hotbed for pizza at all. But no matter where you are in the world, there will always be a place with good pizza. Like not New York pizza. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's that, but something that's good. Like good pizza that you can enjoy. So everywhere is going to have that. Every state in the union will have this on some level. So you'll never know where people will enjoy the pizza. What pizza people will enjoy in certain parts. Yeah. Stuart says, I landed in Texas and everyone there told me not to go to In-N-Out. Do you mean In-N-Out in Texas? Because, I don't think I would do it either, personally, yeah. I just don't trust... I don't trust the consistency of In-N-Out products that far away from home base. Because the system had all revolved around one meatpacking plant churning out the burgers. So the farther you get away from California, the less fresh that could be. So going to Texas, I don't know. I would not. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. I would recommend King try it because that's a pretty convenient location for King. And I'd be curious to your thoughts, but I would just give you an asterisk on that too. And it might not be the complete representative of what In-N-Out is out here, but it might still be pretty good. So that's why I think people should still try it. But Stuart says the In-N-Outs were great there. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I feel like the folks in the Lone Star State are very loyal to their products. Yeah. And for good reason in a lot of cases. Like we talk about the barbecue, it's fantastic. Beef ribs, nowhere better, right? But the one I'm not going to agree with is Whataburger, and I've tried many times to get into it. I've been to Texas, I've had it in Texas, I've had it outside of Texas slightly, I've had it in Vegas, and all of them taste the same. It's just not for me. It needs more burger. It's too much bun, not enough burger. That's always been what my thing is with Whataburger. I'm not saying it's good, but I just think that it can be bettered. Right? They all said Whataburger was okay. Exactly. That is exactly my takeaway. My takeaway too. Yeah. King's comments. Okay, cool. Come get your 2 locations from Austin. They got lost and wandered here. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. King says, the only thing you need to know about Texas pizzas is that its size is bigger than yours. Okay. Well, they got that going for them, I guess. All right. Beto says E3 was known by games and enthusiasts here in Brazil. Magazines and TV shows covered it. Jordy says, yeah, sucks it was forced to shut down forever. Yeah, E3 was huge. That's a big loss for sure. Jordy says Texas barbecue is the most when you go to Texas. Absolutely. The single best thing about Texas. Well, I don't know if I'd say that, but certainly one of the big things about Texas is the barbecue. It's great. It's great. And I would never attempt to even try to put anything in the state as good as it could possibly be on the same level as Texas barbecue, because Texas barbecue is just on a different planet compared to everyone else. Yeah. So King says, yeah, I broke up with their prices. Decided to see other burgers. I mean, I don't remember how expensive they were. I guess they were probably average. But yeah. It's definitely not worth it, I guess, if there's anything to say about that. I do like their chicken sandwich, alright, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like there'd be a local mom and pop burger place that'd be better than Whataburger for sure, you know? So, yeah. I mean, it's nothing personal. I wanted to like it. Like, I've been trying. Like, I keep trying. Well, maybe I'm thinking, well, you know, if I add cheese or, you know, if I add, maybe if I add some mayonnaise, I can't seem to get it to, I can't get it to hit, unfortunately. Yeah. Tobias says, that's the same as Guinness beer. Guinness in New York tastes so much different in California. You know, I should investigate that. I do like Guinness, but I've only had it here. I should try that. I should go investigate that for sure. That's a good call, Tobias. I should check that out, because I know that Guinness is from it's from Ireland, right? Yeah. So like their Guinness must be outstanding. So I imagine I'm getting only like a fraction of that quality in the can. So I think you're right. Beto says, regarding pizza, I prefer buying the dough and then making it myself. Ooh, Beto, you know, if you have that stone oven, you could make some good pizza with it. That sounds exciting, actually. Jordy says, haven't had Whataburger, so I can't say until I do. Yeah, I definitely think it's worth trying. You should definitely try it. Jordy says, Davey, have you had White Castle? I have. This is another thing I've been trying to make work. I wanted to love it more than I did. I really did. And I'm like, so the first time I ever had White Castle was from the frozen packs of burgers, you know, that you microwave them. And so I had those. I'm like, yeah, that's all right. It's pretty good, you know. It's very convenient. You can just microwave it. It's really good. It's good. I wouldn't say really good, but it's pretty good. So like, yeah, this is solid. You know, you add some mustard to it. You add some mayo to it. It's pretty good. So then I'm like, well, one day I went to Las Vegas. And I'm like, they have a White Castle in Las Vegas. I'm like, this is exciting. Like, I know they started around there. I was like, we should check this out. This must taste so much better. It tasted exactly the same as the microwave ones. So I'm like, oh man, I thought these would be fresher. Maybe there'd be more meat. No, it's about the same. So then I tried it again. Another location. Admittedly, it was not New York. And then I just kept coming out the same results. It was like, So then it's basically it's mostly greased up buns with like slivers of meat in them and onions. Solid, solid. But it is almost the same experience as just getting the one that's in the freezer pack. I'm like, okay, well maybe that's, I guess that's it. I guess it's not as exciting as I was expecting, but still pretty good. So I think it's really good to have late at night. Like, you just want something easy to eat. And I love how small they are. But I probably asked too much of them. What a total disappointment that must have been. I would say so, but still, the results on the product was still solid, right? It's just not. Apparently, it's got a ceiling kind of akin to McDonald's burgers. It's kind of like good, good, but definitely not what I was hoping for. But still good, still good, Yeah. Has anyone else had a White Castle? I mean, it is pretty good. Like, it's good, but it's just kind of like middle of the road quality. Jordy says when you're hungry, anything is good. This is true. This is true. Like, I remember one time, because there are going to be some days where I'm in the mood to have just a regular McDonald's double cheeseburger. And it's just shocking how good it can be on certain days. Like, damn, this is like the best burger I've had all week. And it's just like, but you're only going to feel that way about it on certain moments. And maybe it depends on how hungry you are. But I've definitely had worse, you know? So yeah, anything can be good when you're hungry. It's true. Stuart says they had a fake White Castle here once so they could film the movie. Oh, really? They did the movie. Did they do the movie up in Manitoba? That's interesting. Okay, must have been cool. Like, get to hang out with Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, right? I haven't seen that movie. I need to go see it. Because I didn't see that. I wanted to go. I think I did see Dude, Where's My Car? So I'm like, so I saw Dude, Where's My Car? And I'm like, if I saw that, I should see the other one. So like, it was the natural progression. But I never got around to it. Steven's friend says, if it scratches the itch, right, exactly. So it doesn't have to be the highest quality food to be the most satisfying, you know? Just like Taco Bell. It's literally Taco Bell in a nutshell. Like, if you didn't have the itch, would Taco Bell win you over? Maybe. But when you get that itch, Taco Bell is the best thing that you will have that whole day. You know? So some restaurants just have that. They have that quality. Stuart says Manitoba is a huge movie filming spot, maybe one of the biggest film industries here. That's great to hear. I'm really glad to hear that. You know, because it feels like it would be a pretty inexpensive place to film, and yet, like, the area can be transformed in many different parts of the world. It's like a really cool canvas, and you can do a lot. You can change it around and make it into different cities or different. You can make it into big cities. You can make it into little cities. You can make it into like small towns. Like, it seems like a really cool place for that. Yeah, that's good to hear. Is it better than Del Taco? I don't know. I go back and forth in the Jordy. I think Del Taco's, for me, is better. I wish Del Taco had better shells. Their shells are so stale. But if the shells were better, I think it'd be a much easier decision. But it's still pretty. I still think Del Taco gets the nod. The shredded cheese in the Del Taco is great. The meat's better. Yeah, I think Del Taco is better. But that's just the tacos. Then when you get to stuff like burritos, it's a little bit tougher for me to say. And then when you get to the other things, like, I don't know, like this, you know, the quesadillas. I feel like Taco Bell wins quesadillas, yeah. So it really just depends on what specifically you want there. And Del Taco does one thing that Taco Bell can't do: burgers and fries. Their burgers and fries are actually good, pretty good. So, now Taco Bell tried that chicken nugget stunt. That did not go well. I ate them and I was like, eh. Yeah, we remember that from earlier this year. But Del Taco, I think, is, for me, the place. It's a really good place. It's fresher. I like it. Tobias says Shake Shack has small burgers like that. Yeah. I do like Shake Shack. The potato bun is really great. Burgers is the only off thing on the menu. Right. It's definitely the most unusual part of their menu. Even the fries are not that unusual. Because you can have fries with tacos. Like, it's not that unusual. But the burgers definitely are. But they're really good. So for it. Tobias says my fam has a history with Taco Bell. Oh, interesting. Huh? I hope it's a good history. Hopefully. But that's pretty cool, I think. Steven says Del Scorcho for the win. Yeah, that's great sauce, right, Steven? It's good stuff. I also think Del Taco is winning the sauce game. The sauces are better. Yeah, the hot sauce, like, the regular sauce is good. The medium one is the Del Scorcho. And then the Inferno and the hotter ones, like, those are all really good. The Taco Bell sauces are good, but I do think that Del Taco is a little bit more inventive with, like, the taste of each of their sauces. A little more kick too. So Yeah, I think that's the one I go with all the time too. Still Scorcho. Jordy says, Tobias, is it a history like what goes down at Waffle House locations? Oh, that's history, man. But they do have a nice $8.99 like sausage and eggs plate though at Waffle House. So definitely something going from there. They said Max Angie, your usual. They went there till their end. Wow. No kidding. What goes on at Waffle House goes on TikTok. Yeah, nowadays, yeah. It used to be what happens in Waffle House stays in Waffle House, but because of TikTok, it's probably now on TikTok too, yeah. Which adds to my point. Steggy was like surprised when I said like TikTok is more unhinged, but it is. Like you want some wild stuff, wild content. TikTok is the place. I try to not dabble too much in it because it can be overwhelming sometimes, right? Yeah, I've seen some crazy, like, and that's not even trying. Like I just go on TikTok and it's like you're just flooded with like FYP, which is like I was not expecting that. Like swipe. Give me my food videos, please. Or swipe. So that's interesting. Damn. Yeah. Johnson's heading to bed. It's school tomorrow. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, John. Great to see you. Shout out to John Oakwood. Have a great rest of your night, too. I do have a busy day tomorrow, so I'm probably going to shut it down as well in just a moment. So, YouTube shorts are already too much, so I don't need TikTok. Yeah, Jordy, that's cool. I feel like YouTube and Instagram have done a decent job of giving you most of the TikTok experience, but then finding that fine line where it doesn't get completely unhinged. I think it's just better out. I don't know if it's better algorithms or different algorithms. I'm gonna call it different because some people want the unhinged. I get it, and you get like more. It seems like TikTok tends to be the one where people do the most innovation. Yeah, but that goes both ways. Sometimes it can be just a little much. So I feel ya. Max Angie, your usual. Or Max Angie, your usual. They were there till their end. Oh, I love that. Tobias, question for you. Were your family big on enchiladas? Because, like, my mom loved the enchilada in the old days. Like, my mom was jonesing for enchilada one time. And she's like, man, I wish they had enchilada. I love enchilada. And then one time they brought it back. And I'm like, oh, man, this is great. They brought it back. So I had it once or twice. I'm like, yeah, this enchilada is pretty good. I like enchilada. I could totally do this again. It's surprisingly easy to make too. It's just like a soft. It's like like a flour tortilla. You just roll it up and then you put the beef and the cheese in there, and then you put that red sauce on, and boom, there you go. Enchilada, pretty good. Jordy says, I did forget Taco Bell once at a taco burger. Yeah, I mean, I barely remember that. It was very short-lived. There's footage of it. There's like if you Google it, you'll find a photo of it. It was just like taco meat in a bun. It wasn't really a burger. It's just basically, okay, we're gonna make a taco, but we don't have any shells tonight, so we're just gonna put this on a bun. It was fine, I guess. I didn't have it. I was not urged to try it. It was okay. Footage in sepia. Yeah. Tobias says, it was endearing because what I went through in my life, they went through in their end of times. Aw. I gotcha. I gotcha, Tobias. Sending hugs your way, my friend. But it's kind of cool how restaurants can connect you with memories, right? And, I've had a few in my day. Taco Bell didn't quite reach that echelon with me, but there have been a couple places I've talked about in the past. Maybe more in my old show, like the pre-Twitch show I used to do, like my podcast, the Did Cow show back in the day, right? I would talk a lot about Soup Plantation. It was one of my favorite restaurants when I started living here about 15 years ago, because it was like, soup is great, salad is great, nutritious, good for you. It's a place to hang out and vibe. They had desserts, like all you can eat. It was a really good spot. Obviously it didn't seem like a model that was really designed to be profitable, but I really enjoyed it. They were around for a while. Then the COVID kind of took them out. They were already struggling though. This is the thing I always make a point of, like, they were already really having a tough time financially before COVID. Like those 2 years before COVID, it was really a struggle. And COVID just like stopped them for good. Not immediately. They kept saying, well, we'll be back at some point. They never came back. And ultimately, I don't think anyone really expected them to. But I just lost a piece of my soul when like Soup Plantation closed, because like I really connected with it. Sometimes, you'd have friends go with you to Soup Plantation, you could enjoy that. Sometimes you just be going yourself, like you just be hanging out. It's a lazy Sunday, going to Soup Plantation, having some iced tea and lemonade, and a nice like cream and mushroom. And they really haven't done anything they really don't have a replacement for it yet. I haven't seen anything that come in the neighborhood of it. It was pretty inexpensive for its day too. They had coupons every month. Oh, Carlo, it's so good as you. Carlo, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you the previous time. I know you were on at the point that Keither was on, so I didn't realize you have the same color handle. So I'm like, oh shoot. I was watching the VOD at one point. I'm like, oh dang. But how are you, Carlo? What's good, my friend? Give me a shout to our good pals, Carlo. 7 demerits. I honor that. Jordy says, Davy, would you say Norms is the PG equivalent to Waffle House? That's a pretty good comp, actually. Yeah, because Norms has got that same level of like uber cheap food, uber cheap prices. The quality reflects how uber cheap it is, right? It's just kind of a dive. It's kind of not a dive. It's just there. I don't remember there being any fights. All the Norms near me closed because frickin' West Side being the West Side, but I'd rather have Norms than what they have there now, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, when I would go to Norms, it was kind of cool. I remember one time I don't recommend anyone do this, but the one time I got talked into doing the $9.99 steak at the Norms. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Do you like eating like... That is the cheapest, rubberiest steak you ever did see. The ultimate case of you get what you pay for. And the vegetables are fine. Like, it was okay. I think I had onion rings with it at one point. Not sure, but... Yeah. So that's Norms. Like, it's just like... It's cheap, and you get what you pay for. But it's a nice place to hang out, I guess. And less fights than Waffle House, yeah. All greeters look the same. That's not what I said! That's... Oh, dear. Jordy says they do Soup and Fresh location in Rancho. If you're ever around the area, it's basically supplementation. Okay. Jordy, thank you for that recommendation. That's actually kind of cool. Rancho's really cool. Like, it's a good place to live. I've had family there. My uncle used to live there. Rancho's really nice. Like, I would love to live in Rancho if I could. But, that's good to know. Thanks. I may end up there once or twice down the road. Oh dear. I'm trying to preach inclusive. I mean, I'm trying to. But Carlo, it is wonderful to have you here. Yeah, Carlo. Any highlights? Like, this is actually a perfect time to summon your food highlights if you have any. I appreciate it's. I had such a blast like hanging out with Carlo a couple months ago, and I got to eat some of these eat some of these foods that Carlo has sent photos of over the years, and man, it lived up to the billing. It was great stuff, and I tell you, Carlo claimed, and he's probably right. Like I think he's right, but Brooklyn Pickle, he mentioned that Brooklyn Pickle was having an off day. But I'll tell you, that was one hell of an off day because that tasted great. That sandwich was really good. So I would love to catch Brooklyn Pickle on an on day. It must be even better. But I did enjoy that. Me some corned beef and that the Brooklyn Pickle was great. Carlos says, I've known you for what, 5 years now? 5 years now? And I still have to tell you, I still have to tell my brain you don't have 2 automatic opening hospital doors. I think I'm rather honored by that comment, Carlo. That's really cool. It does look like it's a balcony or something, right? Like in the really old days, and Carlo probably remembers this. Like you might remember, we had a redeem where I would actually open the closet and like get something out of the closet. And people in the chat had speculated there was a dead body in there because the closet was so big. This is not true. Absolutely not true whatsoever. Not even. I mean, I wouldn't even think of doing anything like that, but it was always fun for people to talk about. King says found it. It was called the Taco Bell Beefer. Aha. I think I've seen photos of it, yeah. Carlos says, it's a solid sandwich place, never disappointed, but there are days when they are so on, and when it's not, it's like, oh man, I gotcha. Yeah, for sure. And I guess there are a lot of places like that, you know? Everyone's got... Even places like Lowry's have off days. Yeah, so it's definitely a thing with restaurants. King says, I remember only one neon. Right, yeah. Back when just the sandwich sign was the only thing was the only additional sign. And the really old schoolers might remember when there were no lights. I had no, like even the border, even the blue LEDs. So I used to put like a lamp on the bottom, on the floor right there, where you would see, you know, right in the corner of this room right here. And I thought that was backlighting. It was so janky. But we all start from humble beginnings, you know. Tobias says, you're in LA. Go to the Hawaiian restaurant in Torrance. If you like the King's Hawaiian rolls, it's their restaurant. Yes! I've been there before. It was a very long time ago. I've been to King's Hawaiian in Torrance. It was like 2010 or something. It was a very long time ago. So I need to go back. I've been meaning to go back. I keep forgetting. That's a really cool spot for sure, Tobias. Jordy says, I always wondered with myself what goes on behind the ER doors. I think this is one of my favorite things about this room. Is like there's just so much so many things visually that can keep people's attention. And it's particularly good for the thumbnails. Like when people see whatever I'm doing on thumbnails, like it's really cool to see. It might even draw people in certain cases. So I'm very proud of that. And Stewart says they always say he was the last one you would expect to have a body in the closet. Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that. Still not true though, but Carlos says, when you brave the East Coast again, we shall meet in DC, and I will acquaint you with the awesomeness of the 5-way fusion place we found. Mix of Hawaiian, Aztec, Indian, Mexican, and Thai. Frick! Oh yeah. You know what? I don't know if Danny's gonna do this again, or Danny K specifically. But if there's another like, what is that, Bobby McKee's, or what is that place in the DC area, like around there? If he does another one of those gigs, that would be a good one for us to reacquaint ourselves at, for sure, Carlo. And then we can go to that place for sure. Tamarind fried crispy duck curry tacos. That sounds amazing. Yeah. Jordan says, FBI, open the door. Carlos says, throws the mic hard on the ground. Let's go. You deserve that. King says, the lights around the door make me think that someone is about to pop out and recreate the Hot for Teacher music video. My goodness, can you if you knew how much I would love that. Like, I mean, when you say someone, I hope you don't mean Alex Van Halen. Like, I hope you mean the T-shirt. If it's Alex Van Halen, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, oh, you can, yeah, go play. I'll just go leave. Jordy says Davey hiding secrets we didn't chat we didn't know about. Maybe. Davey doesn't look tardy. I mean, Miss Biology. There you go. I love it. Let's go. I mean, you have to pick between Michael Anthony and Miss Biology. Yeah, it's a tough decision. I mean, it'd be cool to hang out with Michael Anthony. A lot of stories. Have some beers. It'd be fun. But still, for the purpose of the video, I think this is definitely an easy decision. We're gonna see Danny Myrtle Beach next month. Oh, sweet. Is that gonna be at 88 Key? What is the name of that place? I keep forgetting. Like the 88 Key place? Is that the one? That's really cool. Like, when next month? Okay, cool. Yeah. I see. He streams the gigs from there. That's pretty. He does a great job down there. Yeah. Carlos is a great place. Yeah, it definitely seems like a great place. Much better than Bobby McKee's. I can see that. Bobby McKee's just seems overwhelming. There's too much going on at the same time. That place seems more organized. 88 Keys. Yeah. Definitely. Better talent, too, I think. Like, yeah. Week of the 12th. Nice. Right around the corner for you guys. Or is that September 12th? I'm so stupid. Like, I don't even know what month that is. Like, I'm assuming that's September 12th. Okay, cool. Bobby's is a touristy thing. Oh, that's October. Okay. So that's a little bit of a ways away, but it's still pretty close. King says, okay, I just heard, got a bed. Good stuff. Can you pull it off? That weekend might be a little tough. That's my niece's birthday. But like a couple days before, a couple days after, I could probably pull it off. If it were just a week or so before or after. We're there for the week. Flight and hotels are cheap. Nice. Oh, okay. So maybe Wednesday. Okay. You know, maybe I could pull it off then if that's true. Maybe like a Friday soiree. And in and out. Nice. And pick up some, like... Wouldn't be bad. Okay. I'm going to keep that on the radar. Carla, if you're there for the week, I think there's some opportunity there. Lay's Chip says, hey, just want to say I hope all your dreams come true and you're amazing, aka Layla? Thanks. Or are you Layla? Well, thank you, Layla. Very kind of you. Let's see. Wednesday and Friday, nice. Allegiant flights are 99 until 109. Is that, but that's from where you're flying from. What about me? That's going to be significantly more miles, Carlo. But I assume that's probably be just as good for where I'm flying from. Meaning, I could probably be like 225 round trip. That's pretty good, honestly. Davey, Cali's boring anyway. Why not go on a quick trip? Yeah. That's certainly been the theme of this year. Trips have been the theme. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Been in a lot of places, except Chicago. I need to fix that. We'll work on that. But that is really good. That's really good to know, though. And you know that time of year is a good time to go. So Carlo, you kind of nailed something pretty good there. I love it a lot. Carlos says, ooh, we want to shit Chicago next year. Let's coordinate. Absolutely. I was supposed to do DavyCon like in 2023 or something like that. And we were even talking with people about it. We were going to do it. And then that just kind of fell apart. So I think a proper coordination would definitely be worthwhile. Oh my God, Tobias! My goodness, thank you for your Tenzi. Holy mackerel. Thank you so much, Tobias. It's so nice to have you here. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Pinball, what's going on, Pinball? California knows how to party. That song, Tupac. California does know how to party. It's been fun. We have some fun times coming up, too. Nothing beat a Jet 2 holiday. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Chicago, absolutely. Let's do it. I owe so many people a visit there. I think it'd be really fun. Holy cow. And Stewart with the 34-month resub. Thank you so much, Stewart, for your resub as well. Holy smokes. Y'all are wild. Thank you so much, Tobias. It's been phenomenal having you here tonight. And hey, Pinball, great to see you. How you doing? Pinball! Irene mentioned the news of a potential house concert, and I am going to effort my way towards that house concert. It's coming up. I think we can make it happen. So, so we might be seeing each other in about a month, hopefully. I should let others know, specifically others in the PNW. But really exciting stuff. Yeah. Because I've got, like, Southwest just announced a sale in flights. I've got absurd amounts of Southwest credit because of all the gymnastics I did to figure out the Canada trip. So I have, like, all this credit. So we have many opportunities to fly somewhere. So I'm hoping one of those flights can be up that way. News to me. I think it just happened. So, like, yeah, I'm probably the first to even be told about it. So, when I know more, I shall pass that along to you. But either way, Pinball, great to see you. Welcome in. Nice to have you. We were hanging out with Steggy, but wait, oh my gosh, Jordy! Oh my God. It's time for more beans! Yay! Yay! Oh, wonderful. Thank you for the but thank you for the hype train, Jordy, and thank you for your 15-month resub. Holy cow, you're so kind. All right, so the hype train is on. Every additional hype train level equals an additional bean. We are up to level 3. Claire, these beans are for you. So we're going from the Claire bean pile. And let's do it. So with the hype train, we draw from the special receptacle of Claire beans. Claire sent these to me. Can we give a shout out to Claire Picks in the chat, friends? Because Claire was so kind to give these beans out. We should shout out Claire's channel, where, by the way, Claire is trying to learn how to loop. And Claire rather undersells her abilities to loop, because I think what I've heard has been really great so far. So, okay, we have 3 beans. Pinball says, if you do make it up here, I would love to hang. Let's do it, Pinball. I'll be great to catch up with you, my friend. I will start my short list of sandwich places. Let's go. I'm into it. Let's do it. Okay. So 3 beans so far. If you complete level 3, you will get a 4th bean. So thank you, Claire, for these lovely beans. Hopefully they all taste good tonight. I think I just figured out what we're raiding tonight too. So let's go do it. Like, holy, what the? What? Anonymous? What the heck? Okay, how many more levels is that? Thank you for your 25 gifties. Whoa. You know, one thing one thing it kind of reminds me. I appreciate this so much. I just want to say, I really do. But this hype train reminds me specifically of Julie Clark right now, especially since Tobias is in chat with us. It's like, Julie, if you're not gonna watch this, obviously, but just know, man, we miss you so much. Like, we hope you're doing all right. I know you're doing great, and you got the wellness sessions and everything, you know, out in LA and all that. But man, we miss you so much. Like, Julie, I hope you're doing well, and you've been nothing but great to all of us over the years, and your talent is obviously incredibly incredible. So when TwitchCon rolls around and there's an after party, and Julie, I don't think is going to be there, Maybe Julie will be there to attend, but I don't think she's organizing it. But I think it's inevitable we'll be thinking of you during that weekend because, like, you've been such a big part of Twitch music for so long. So hope you're doing all right. Like, thank you for being you. Yeah. Okay. Back to the beans. Okay, so we have 6 beans. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Amazing. Beto says, gotta go, pal. 2 a.m. here. This was nice. Hope I catch another stream in the near future. Cheers. Thank you, Beto. We'll try to be back on tomorrow. We'll have more of the same tomorrow night. So hope to see you then. And thank you, Ghosty. Anonymous is on fire. I think it's been like 35 anonymous gift subs. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, so 6 beans. I was like, if you complete level 3, you complete level 5 at this point. Holy smokes. But thank you so much. All right. Bean number 1. This will be... Bean numero uno will be dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. Oh, God. What was I thinking? I thought, man, maybe this will be good. No. God damn, that sucked. Okay. B number 2. Pomegranate or dirty bandage. Ugh. God. That's not a good combo. Oh my God. I'm also out of water, so I can't. Yikes. I don't have any water. Okay. B number 3. Cappuccino or liver and onions. Oh my God. Now some people think the liver and onions is great, so if it is great, I'm happy for you. Okay. Still time to unlock the next level if you want to, and unlock a 7th bean. Over a minute left. Meanwhile, we have this bean. Wet dog or banana. Ugh, it's the dog. We have this bean. Tire or licorice. Ugh. I've had 5 bad beans in a row. It's really awesome to see those Julie dancing emotes in the chat too, by the way. The buzz. Can't stop the buzz. Even now. Still can't stop the buzz. Okay. Last bean. Toasted marshmallow. Or the dreaded stink bug. The ire of Steggy's... the bane of Steggy's existence, shall we say. Oh, the bouncy dancing, Bumblebee emotes. Those are awesome emotes. I love those emotes. Tobias, thank you for your 5 gift subs as well. Does that... Oh, wow. Thank you so much, my friend. That's really, really kind of you. All right. Well, you know what? For being so kind, I'm going to give you, even though we didn't get to level 7, we didn't finish level 7, I'm going to give you another bean anyway. That's incredible generosity. Bonus, double bonus bean. Give me a different flavor, though. Do you have a different flavor? Yes. No, not really, but sort of. Okay. So, stink bug or toasted marshmallow. Oh God. We're 6 for 6, folks. Jesus. King says, sorry, I got an emote library that's screwed up. No, you're good. You're good. No worries. Okay. Bonus bean. Extra bonus bean. This will be... This will be, stink... No. Dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. Here we go. My taste buds are broken. I don't know what this is. No. Damn it. So 7 for 7. Well, 0 for 7 for me. King says a solid 42 gift subs. Thank you, everyone involved. Absolutely. This has been a long time since we've had that many gift subs on this channel. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm incredibly honored to get your support. Thank you so much, everybody. That's so nice of you. September does amazing things, and I feel like I'm grateful to this month for that opportunity for others to give and support like that. And I want to do the same thing as I go around through Twitch over the course of this month. Tobias says, I'm okay with that. Dig it. Jordy says, I thought we were going to end on a good bean. Guess not. Nope. We did have a nice run in that first, earlier in the stream. But thank you so much for all your hype tonight. 42 gift subs in what has been an epic night. And I think Anonymous had 25 community gift subs. Jordy had a 15-month resub. Stuart had a 34-month resub. And Tobias gave out 5 community gift sub gifts, all for an incredible run of hype in the last quarter hour. Thank you so much, everybody, for all your incredible support. Hey, Steggy, you got a gift sub too. Let's go. Welcome back, Steggy, for a little bit. But thank you, friends. That's so good. All right, so, where were we? We were talking about. I have to scroll up and figure out what we were talking about. Oh yeah. Pacific Northwest travel. Chicago. Yeah, Chicago Con. Yes, next year. I think it'd be great. I feel like we get a lot of people to jump in for that. Yeah, it'd be fun times. We were talking about your trip. Right. We were talking about my trip. Oh man. Hello, man. Good times. Well, I love it, pals. I think this is a good note to end on. We'll continue talking about travel and all things. And I should be back tomorrow. I think we'll have about the same schedules. I might be on maybe 9 Eastern, maybe 10 Eastern, but I will be on about this time tomorrow night. So come on back. We'll be back. And then next week, we're going to hang out with, is going to be May. We're going to hang out with Kenny, and we may have a really awesome surprise guest in the middle of that. So more to come shortly. Thank you so much, friends, for joining us tonight. Now, I do want to thank one of our friends for offering these bonus beans for the hype train, all the content from courtesy of our friend Clarepix. So guess where we're going? That's right, we're gonna go raid Clarepix right now. And we've talked about how Claire's been working on loops, and it's coming along pretty well. I know Claire maybe was feeling a little hit or miss about it, but for me, it sounded pretty good. So let's go raid Claire. Go copy those raid calls. Tobias says, Steggy, you're an awesome soul. No thanks ever need. Aw. Steggy, thank you so much for joining us earlier tonight as well. And thank you to all the people who rated us this evening, including, not always Alex, P1TM, and Veda K. Really great friends, doing really great things with the raids. It's lovely to have you all here. Go follow all those people on Twitch. Now let's go say hi to Clarepix. We'll be happy to share our recap of all the things. We had 7 beans from Claire's stash tonight. An extraordinary night in every way we can think of. We also talked about travel and food and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and cartoons and lots of games. Fun times. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If anything changes, I'll let you know on Discord. Jordy says, thanks for stream, Davey. Always entertaining. Thank you, Jordy. Thanks for hanging out. You've been entertaining too, my friend. So we'll see ya at Claire's. Y'all, good night. Take care. And, be kind to Claire. Make sure to follow if you're not already. We'll see how the things are going at the at Clarapex's cozy place. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.